Hello, good evening. How are you doing, guys? Hello. Now it works? Yeah, okay. Sorry. So, now it should work. How are you doing, guys? How was your day? Welcome, everyone. Hello. I hope I set up everything correctly, hopefully. So, the plan for tonight is, guys, at 10, ESO Live will start. And I will restream that. So, we watch it together. You have to open it on an extra browser if you want to stay here. But you open it in an extra browser to get the drops. And yeah, but we watch it together so we can talk in peace about it, what they're talking about. Yeah, and we don't miss anything. That's the plan. So I hope it will go alright. Yeah, it should be working easily. I just opened it on another browser. We watch it like a video, but we can talk about it in peace without many other people. That's the idea. So, yeah, that's just the idea because otherwise all people will go over and yeah. So, okay, let me see who's here. Hi, Jojo. Hello. Good evening. Eggplant is back. Hey, good evening, Eggplant. Welcome back. I hope you're doing all right. Good to see you again. Welcome. We missed you a lot here. Many people asked, where are you? So, good to see you again. Hi, Cheryl. Hoo-hoo. How are you doing? Hallo, Sipin Tamiel. Welcome. Hallo. Hallo, lieber Zucker. Hello. Is you watch until 2 a.m.? Oh je. Are you not tired, Cheryl? Hello, Saki. Hey, good evening. Hi, Huntress. Good to see you again also. Welcome. Hello. I hear the first rule of Secret Book Club is tell everyone you're in a Secret Book Club and spam the email area. Exactly, Cheryl. So the people have to buy it. So it's the rule. Here we go. That's a good rule, Cheryl. Hello, Niagos. Hello. Hi, Old Mama Dragon. As I already wrote, we watched together the stream if you want to stay here. Hello, Corvin. Hello. Hello, Gruftwache. Good evening. You okay? Watching on your phone? Oh, wieso? Is your PC broken? Hello, Toxic Apple. Hello, good evening. Hello, Retzlov. Hello. Hello, TomTom. Hey, good to see you. Welcome. Hello, Futsi. How are you doing? Lots of strong coffee today. I can imagine. I can imagine that. So guys, also, TomTom, I want to say you now here, like officially. Thank you so much that you prepared and, how do you say that, host the Minecraft server for our community. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you so much for that. It's really, really appreciated. Tomorrow, I will post the login information and stuff like that, guys, on the Discord server. So, if you want, you can join. And Saki is moderator on the Minecraft server. So, be kind to her. And if I hear something bad, you will be in much trouble. Did you hear that? So be kind, yeah, and behave. Most important. Yeah, but yeah, I posted tomorrow, so if you want, you can join. Hey, Corvin, how are you doing? Hello, Mina. How was your training day? How did it go? Hey, Kurzo, missed the stream yesterday, but I watched the VOD. Looking forward to more Dark Souls. Did you have some fun, Kurzo? With all the monsters and I getting scared? Huh? At my family at the moment? Oh yeah, Jojo. Oh yeah. Is it going alright? Hopefully? Is it okay? Yeah. And also it would be nice if people populate the Minecraft server. That would be great to see. If you have fun together. Yep. So. Okay. And my day was good. I hope your day was also good. I had to work. So in the morning I was working on a YouTube video. Still the same. My plan is to release it on Monday. I'm not sure if I can make it, so it's a lot of editing, a lot of stuff to do. Yeah. So I'm a bit slow, I guess. I'm a bit slow. So but I hope I can make it and over the weekend, and so I'm done on Monday. And yeah, that's the plan to release it then. There. Also, thank you so much, guys, everyone, when you are liking and retweeting the tweet on Twitter. That's really appreciated. If you spread the word, that's really good. Thank you so much for that. Eggblood says, Zaki, congrats on being a mod, will be good. Yet I really appreciate the help because I'm not playing Minecraft myself. So I can't do that. I also don't have the time to play it and be there a lot. So yeah, I really appreciate if you help me, guys. The same is also, guys, for ESO, for example. I mean, I'm asking usually almost every week that if people want to do a community project or, you know, maybe run, for example, on a weekly basis, a community stuff like a trial or I don't know what, you know, whatever you think about. If you want to do something for the community, for the guild, then send me over a message. So I'm really, really open for, you know, for helpful people. So, to, you know, so the workload is a bit spread out. I mean, I'm already happy that, you know, like Zucker and also Mr. B are helping a lot here on Twitch and all the time here and taking care that there are no mean people. So, yeah. Do try runs? I don't want to, Kaneli. And good evening. I don't want to. I don't have time for that. But if you want to make a trial group, and if you want to take care of that, that would be really awesome. So, for example, so if you would like to do that and host a group and, you know, take care of that, send me a message and then we can make something out of that for sure. And Mina says it was good. I had a tour of the place and got my uniform. Start properly next week, Thursday or Friday, and then begin regular hours on Saturday morning. Sounds great. Sounds great. I hope everything will going alright, Mina. You should drive your mom earlier to the airport. Ah, okay, okay. Oh, they go back to Croatia? Hello, Shoki. Good evening. And Minnie had her last vet check today. She's now allowed out. Yeah! Okay, so the belly looks fine. The wound is good. That sounds great. And welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining. And will the stream start? You mean Pedesta stream in 6 minutes? In 6 minutes starts ESO Live. At 10. So at 10. We can already switch over if you want. But yeah, you have to start it on the side to get drops. So you should open it on one tab and mute it and then watch it here with us or the other way around. So. Oh, why is he alone there, Toto? Are they doing that always? Yup, healing up nicely. And this also means no more litter box for me to clean. Do you think so? Do you think they always go outside? You can just, if you want, Kanedi, but you can usually just mute it. I always watch like that ESO Live. Because usually it's like when I'm streaming or something. So you just open the stream and you mute the tab. So you don't mute it in your video player. You go on the browser tab and mute it, and that's fine. I also, you know, when they make like in the middle of the night the streams where we could win a pet and stuff like that, I just go to sleep and let my PC run with the browser open, mute it, and I go sleep. And I always want stuff. Yeah, but I do as you want. But it works like that. You don't have to be present. Just have it open in the browser and mute the tab. Not the video player, just the tab. So, just the browser. Yep. It's working fine for me. I do the same. So, you know, I always do the same. Maybe it was outside anyway. We've only had it because she was inside. Yeah. Yeah, because of the wound. Okay. We are renting a house, so someone has to be in Croatia. Don't worry, he has 2 cats that follow him like dogs. He's not... Okay. Okay. If they don't mind to be separated, your parents, then it's fine. What did happen with the kittens, Jojo? With the cat babies? What happened to them? Hello, Nasus. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Hello. Hey, Manu's Flame. How you doing? Oh, guys, and the friend I told you with the cat babies, they are so cute. Oh, I got today so many baby pictures, and they're so pretty and so handsome. You know, you see them like, oh, and I really would like to get some cat babies. So, I mean, I can't, but you know, because my cats, they would not like them. But It would be she just when you see this cat, it's like, oh, so cute. Yeah, so cute. Yeah, but they're doing fine. And the wound from the mama cat, you know, the cut off tail, is also healing fine. And yeah, so everything is good, doing good. The cat babies already have over 400 gram. So they're like getting fat. No, they're not, but so, yeah. Doing okay, just got back from grocery shopping, so tired. Oh, yeah, I had to work all day long. So I just came home now. Yeah. I'm also a bit tired. But okay. One died? Oh no. What happened? Oh. Hi Craft. Good evening. Hello. So guys, I will jump over to the pedestal stream already. Oh, wait. Go like, yeah. Achso, that's the video. Wait.
Ich will ihr ein normales Leben ermöglichen.
I opened it for so I see if it's working, right? You can watch commercial. Wait. Here. Okay. Make big screen. So. Here we go. You can let it run in the background. Nice music. Yeah, it's great. It sounds like Bard music, right? Are there special drops on the Pedesta stream? Twitch drops, like usually, Mina. Just open it on an extra browser. So open this link on the extra browser, guys, and mute the browser. I have that also on the side open. So, and people are already spamming there. They're spamming. So, there are already like 2,000 people. Yeah. So there you can get Twitch drops tonight, and they show the upcoming DLC. So the next story DLC should be played. Just play it on your phone, really quiet. It can you also, Redsoft? Yes. Hello, Sapphire Light. Hello. Good evening. And we don't have drops because of that. I have not the. Oh, is it enabled? Oh, is my bot not on? Wait. What can we make? Something to test. Oh, doch, it's working. Huh? Okay. It was just because of the emote, okay. So, just the week. Oh. Ah, there it goes, guys. I read the DLC will be on PTS on Monday. Oh, really, Eggblad? I didn't see that message. Oh, thank you. I didn't know that. Where did you see that? On the forum?
Oh. Hi, everybody, and welcome to ESO Live. It's been a while.
It has been a little bit.
For anybody who's joining us for the first time, I'm Jess Folsom.
Hi, I'm Gina Bruno.
We are the ESO community team with Sarah, who is hopefully at home now. Hi, Sarah. She's probably going, oh, God.
So for anybody who hasn't joined in on one of our shows before, welcome. For anybody returning, welcome. Good afternoon. This is a chance for us to sit down and talk with you guys about things that are sometimes coming to ESO, things that are currently happening. Today's show is actually going to be focused on a first look at the Dragonhold DLC, which is coming to PTS on Monday. I think we have.
Let's take a look at the show lineup.
Our today's
Yeah.
Today's show thing.
How's the volume?
Maybe.
It's cool if we don't have it. I remember what it said. Basically, what we just said. So we're going to be doing a preview of Southern Elsewhere. There it is. We'll be doing a preview of Southern Elsewhere. That is the zone coming to the Dragonhold DLC, which is our final one for this year, coming in Q4. Leading that charge is going to be our zone lead, Jason Barnes, and our lead writer, Bill Slavisek. Did I get that right? Yep. Thank you.
But before we dive into that, let's take a quick run through of some news. So the Imperial City Celebration event, which is ongoing now, is coming to a close on Monday, right around 10 a.m. Eastern.
It's been fun, though.
Yes, so you have one more weekend to get in there and get all your rewards.
Was that it?
Yep.
Oh, you ended with a comma, so I was waiting for. And then
I could keep going.
PTS? For PTS. So we did mention this in the preview article that went up yesterday, I think, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
The PTS for Update 24 and Dragonhold will be on Monday, September 16th. Also, we're going to do something a little bit different. So usually what happens is...
Different.
Wait, I know, different is scary.
This is good.
Hear me out. Hear me out. This is a good thing. So usually we publish the patch notes during maintenance, and then the servers come up, and then everybody has a great time. This time what we're going to do is publish the patch notes, but then immediately after that, we're going to be doing a live stream kind of talking through the patch notes, specifically the combat changes. So we're going to have Brian Wheeler, who is our lead combat and PvP designer, and Gilliam the Rogue, who is one of our combat designers. They will be sitting in front of the camera and essentially just talking through the combat changes, what they mean, giving a little bit more context to them. So
CJ Gilliam!
will help. Sorry, it's me.
No.
Phone is going off.
Hopefully that'll give a little bit more context to some of the changes that are going into this update and help explain some things. So we don't have an exact time since it sort of depends on how maintenance goes, but if we had to guess, if we're in Vegas and we're playing roulette right now, had to guess, I would say around 3 p.m. Eastern time we'll be doing the stream. So we will be putting an announcement on Twitter and on the forums when the stream is going to be going live. We'll try and give everyone like an hour's notice.
I did expect that,
but
yes.
stay tuned for that. It'll be Monday afternoon, hopefully.
And you can also follow the Bethesda Twitch channel, and you'll get a notification when we go live. So if you aren't able to keep an eye on Twitter or Facebook or the forums, that's another way to know when we go live with this.
Yeah.
And let us know what you think.
We'll try and pad it a little bit too, so when we go live, we won't immediately start talking. So that way we'll give people a chance to kind of come in. But yeah, Monday we're going to be doing a patch notes stream. As soon as the patch notes are
It's a cool
published,
idea, I
we'll
think,
be
the patch
reading
notes
along
stream,
with
oder?
you.
Don't you think so?
And we do have a Twitch Prime, our very first Twitch Prime promotion going on now. This one is for PC
Hi,
Mac
Orakan.
players.
Hello.
However, we are working on bringing promotions like this to our console players in the future. And that starts with Twitch drops coming to console players in Q4 of this year. So I mentioned that very briefly in, I think it was the latest Dragonhold DLC.
It was
an Update 24 preview
It was the
article?
preview article.
Pizza.
Yep, same one. We also mentioned it at our Seattle event a couple weeks ago. So yeah, that's a work in progress. And just to reiterate, it's not coming with Update 24 like the day it launches. It'll be sometime in Q4.
Yep.
So it's pretty exciting.
So you have a little bit more time to take care of the Twitch Prime promo. It ends on September 30th. So make sure to link your accounts and get your Twitch Prime rewards. It's a special mount, a horse, and a pony pet.
Hey, Dua.
I don't remember the names.
Should I make my panda smaller, guys? Is it too big?
Let's not even try.
There's an article up on ElderScrollsOnline.com with all the details.
Lastly, there is going to be a PC patch next week. It's actually going to be on Tuesday instead of Monday. There's not really going to be much patch notes because we're just fixing some exploits. We don't want to talk about what they are. So
Tell us the exploits. No.
Do them if you know what they are.
Yeah,
stop
thanks,
doing
guys.
them if you're doing them, or you're going to have a bad time.
Yes.
The end.
We'll leave it at
so,
that.
yeah, small patch going on Tuesday for PC. I think there's also console maintenance the same day,
Force.
so it's going to be sort of maintenance.
I
day
think
on
it's nice if
Tuesday.
they
Yeah,
talk
they'll be
about the
taking care
patch
of
notes
everything
so
going on
people
during
can
the
see
Imperial
why they're
City
doing stuff, how they do
celebration,
it,
so
right?
closing the campaigns that we open during that, allowing people to go to a new campaign. All that work will be done.
All the things.
Yep.
Speaking of all the things, we should get going into Dragonhold. Just to reiterate, today we're showing off the new zone. It's Southern Elsewhere. We're talking about the story behind that, giving you a look at what this zone looks like and some of the things in it. We are not talking about the combat changes today. That is on Monday's stream once the patch notes get posted. So we will get into that on Monday. But first, let's talk Elsewhere.
And if you all have any questions for these guys, throughout the stream, drop them in Twitch chat. We'll be gathering them and answering some as we go.
About the zone.
About the zone. Yes.
I know
Don't ask
nothing
them
about
about-
the combat changes.
Don't ask
Hot.
them about temporal
Thank you so
changes
much
or
for
whatever.
7 months. And on the
Those are coming.
streak.
All right, so hi, guys.
Dankeschön. Welcome back.
I haven't been on here in forever.
I know.
It's
It's
been
been
a
a long time.
really long time.
Yeah, I think I was on the 5th episode ever.
Oh, wow, that was a long
Back
time ago.
when-
That was
Yeah, when we were
years
talking
ago.
about Dragon Star Arena. So it's been a long time. So hello, everyone.
Hi, Jason. So what does it mean to be a zone lead?
So being a zone lead, it basically means you're creating the blueprint for everything. You're kind of figuring out what the zone story is going to be. You're figuring out where everything's going to be at, kind of who you're interacting with, kind of the landscape, and just the theme of things. Obviously, we're taking a lot of things that our lore master gives us and working with Bill, who's our lead writer, to kind of establish what the overall story arc and all that's going to be. But then once we have that kind of figured it out, it's then giving it over to our designers and our world builders and everyone to let them go out and create the content, and then just making sure that, you know, we stay on a good path and the story makes sense and everything is really fun, and you know, helping the creative vision and the actual logistics of everything that goes into actually creating a zone. So it's a lot different than being a quest designer, which I was doing for 8 years prior to this.
Yeah.
But it's fun, it's exciting, it's something that gives you a new perspective on things when you're in a lead level position.
And we have a
So-
few different zone leads too, so there's multiple zone leads kind of focusing on different zones that are coming out.
Everybody's always working on something.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, always have stuff in the pipeline. So
And Bill, welcome back. You've been on the show a
Yeah,
few times
welcome.
now.
I have, thank you.
So Bill is our lead writer. What do you write exactly? So is it just quests or work?
write, Bill? I mean,
What are the words
do you
you
write
do?
anything?
Yes.
Do you
Well,
write anything?
as the lead writer, like Jason said, I help develop the overarching story for each zone that we do at a high level. Work with the leads to make sure it fits everything that they want to accomplish. And then I work with my writers, my team of writers, to actually create all the content with the content designers. We help them with their stories. Our goal is to make their stuff as good as it can be. And to do that, we each work with each of the designers for each piece of content, and then eventually it all comes together, and it's wonderful.
You guys have done a lot of stuff together over the years. So what are some of your favorite zones or stories or characters that you guys have worked together on that our audience might recognize?
Well, most of the recurring characters that you like are probably ones that Jason and I created. Nariu,
Nariu, Darian.
Darian,
We did Everly
Rimley-
Sharp Arrow.
the Rimley brothers.
The Rimley brothers, Verandis Ravenwatch back in the day. Yeah, we worked on, let's see, some of the more notable stuff that we've done is we did the Orsinium main quest line, was both of us.
Rivenspire.
Rivenspire, Somerset's main quest line. The entire Naryu Vea arc from the Sweet Roll Killer and Dark Brotherhood all the way into the end of Somerset.
The Balmora stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I think last I checked, there was like 100 quests that we've done. So it's a lot.
Of everything Jason's done, I've written 99% of it.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
So you guys are like the dynamic duo.
we are. We are. Yeah, so
Somebody in
I
chat
guess
was like, press F for Darian.
yeah. Sorry. He's
So you're saying there's a chance?
yeah.
Never say never.
Yeah.
Questionable.
He's living the good life. I guess not really. Spoilers.
Sure,
Anyways.
sure.
Let's hop in
Yes.
to Dragonhold, our upcoming story DLC.
So yeah.
Internal server, caveat,
Yep.
just in case anything pops up. But again, this is coming to PTS.
Yeah, people are flying around.
On Monday. I hope they're not flying around.
So first off, I heard everyone likes Khajiit pirates, so that's cool because there's going to be a lot of pirates in this this DLC launch. So we are actually sitting outside the main city of Central. This is kind of in a ruined state, as you can tell. It's not as prominent and prestigious as something like Rimmon and Northern Elsewhere. This
Southern Elsewhere has suffered from the Connaughton flu over the last 20 years.
Oh no.
They try to get rid of it by burning a lot of their land, and we're just coming out of that time period at this point.
You sound like my 3-year-old.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so part of kind of what happened is when they did try to burn out the flu, they ended up the wildfires kind of went out of control and destroyed kind of the outer rim of the city as well as kind of the whole southern region.
That sucks.
Yeah,
do.
so they're having a rough time with that. So as you kind of go around the outskirts of the city,
And then the dragon showed up.
and yeah, so it's
Let's just pile it
one
on,
thing
right?
after another. So yeah, as you kind of go out throughout the city, the outskirts of the city itself are definitely more ruined, overgrown, kind of a desolate wasteland, so to speak, where a lot of refugees from nearby cities have kind of come in because of the dragons, and they're starting to overload Central itself. This is kind of the last place of defense and kind of the last haven of safety, so to speak, of Southern Elsewhere because it has been decimated so much. There's really no proper law here outside of the city of Central, thus the reason there's pirates and slavers all over the place.
Right on.
But yeah, so kind of as you go through the outskirts, you'll see ruined buildings, overgrowth, whatnot, and then as you kind of go more towards the center, here's our soup line. As you can kind of notice, some of our refugees here are
Aw.
looking for some food.
Now, Jason, now that you're standing in the sun real quick, there are a few people in chat asking about the mount that you're using.
So this is the collector's edition mount that comes with the Crown Store purchase when you get Dragonhold.
Cool.
I forget
That's
the
cool.
exact name of it.
It's the one that usually comes with the mount, the pet, and I think some XP scrolls or something with
Yeah.
the DLC. So
Okay, who wants to
the
get the
other
mount?
thing is the outfit that I'm wearing is the I believe this is called the Topol Corsair outfit. This outfit it's an outfit style, and you can earn the entire set just by doing the content in Southern Elsewhere.
Very cool.
So I believe we give you the hat just upon entering Southern Elsewhere, and then by unlocking achievements, quests, things like that, you'll actually earn the rest of the outfit.
Snazzy.
It is.
is the map final enough to show?
Yep.
Okay.
So here's the city of Central itself. For anyone who wants to take a good look at it, and we'll kind of explore some of it. Here's an interesting location for people who are curious about lore, because it's the Palace of Central, which we'll go check out in a second. Kind of talk a little bit about that. Here's the actual zone map.
Oh, there's a dragon up.
There are two
Couple
dragons
dragons.
flying around right now. There have been some updates to dragons just in general for Dragonhold that we'll talk about when we run over and punch one in the face and die horribly.
That's going to go well for
Yep.
you.
Yeah, it's
You have two
great.
houses, oder? Did I see that
so-
right?
What,
yeah.
What's the approximate size of this zone compared to existing zones? Just to give people an idea of size.
Yeah, so you're looking at a Murkmire Clockwork City size zone.
Cool.
But there's a little extra. There's a island down here, which we'll talk about in a little bit, that is involved in the Season of the Dragon finale. And that involves the wrap-up of the two stories coming together.
Cool.
But we'll chat about that in just a second. For anyone curious, this is the Central Palace. This is a very famous landmark where the Morak Tong killed a famous Akaviri leader and
Supposedly.
supposedly, and wrote like the Morak Tong did it or something
On the wall,
On the
yes.
wall, they were like, "Hey, LOL, Morak Tong was here." Hall. So yeah.
Is that what they sound like?
Yeah, that's exactly
That
what they
definitely
sound
sounds like the Morg Tong.
yeah. Inside of this, so to kind of talk about the faction a little bit, a group here is known as the Shields of Central, and they're kind of the last, I guess, bit of law.
Yeah, maybe we
and
can check
order
it out.
within
Check it
the
out on
southern
PTS
region.
They
Blood.
were a group of Imperials that were sent down
we can
before the
enter
Empire
the houses.
collapsed to help with the flu. And once the Empire collapsed, they were stuck without any orders and didn't know what to do. So they just followed their last orders and they stayed. And so they've represented the only law and order since then.
And this is another of our new art styles or outfits.
Outfit style.
Ooh, that
Outfit
looks
styles
nice,
and
though.
art
The
styles.
outfit.
And this is the Shield of Central outfits. It's actually a mix of Khajiit and
Hey,
Imperial
Mr. B.
kind of garb.
Yeah, they're running out of supplies, so they use what they can.
Yep. And I want to say one of the big differences here compared to Northern Elsewhere is in Northern Elsewhere, the Imperials were there kind of oppressing the people. They were, it was very much a state of dominance, and Euraxia was taking control and abusing the people here. And in this case, it's kind of the flip side of things, where the Imperials are taking care of these people. Like, they're trying to work with the Khajiit as best as possible to make sure that, they're protected from the dragons.
Oh,
and pirates
he's
and
talked about
slavery and all
Sahan.
that
Did you hear
crap
that?
That's basically going on.
The NPC.
In the area. So.
Yeah, it's a difference of who was in charge. Euraxia was a bad lady, and General Remnus is not. Well, he's not a bad lady. He's a good guy.
Only on the weekends. So, anyways, so one of the
moving
hi
on,
everyone.
moving
Moving on. So part of the whole story is kind of rebuilding the Dragon Guard. We're not going to do any story spoilers, so don't worry.
No
however,
earmuffs today, right?
Yeah. However, since the Dragon Guard really doesn't exist right now, one of the things that the player is actually going to be doing is reforming them, bringing these various people together to start this ancient order anew between you and Sai Sahan, which we'll see here in a second. And you have to recruit from a motley band of criminals and outlaws. So some of the interesting characters, once I figure out where they're hiding over here, that you're
Are you lost?
I am lost. It is a ruined city. But yeah, some of the interesting characters that you're going to come across as kind of the main characters are these pirates and bandits. And two of the main kind of recurring characters that you'll see here. Hi, Sai. Here's Sai Sahan and his new duds, if you haven't seen
Ooh.
it. He's looking nice and freshly resurrected.
So Sai Sahan considers himself the last of the real Dragon Guard and feels that it's his duty to pick back up the banner and deal with these dragons that have invaded the land.
And here are two of our new companions that'll be joining us.
Ooh.
There's Casca, the Centurat. She's nice and big and will tear your throat out. And then my favorite, Zaji, our little doggy rot pirate friend. His outfit may be available at some point for the player to wear.
That's
so,
cool. I like it.
Yeah, so he's got a cool little
He's very
custom
colorful.
thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Hi,
It's a nice,
Zaji. I
cool
love his
costume,
voice
oder?
actor.
Not that we can hear.
Yeah, he's a great little guy. And these two are definitely, I would say, they're kind of
They're kind of comic relief, but they also have serious parts in the story. Zaji is much more flamboyant. He likes
That's
his
good, Mr.
drink.
B.
He's the captain of the Perfect Pounce, the ship that will help you
What a cute name.
in your travels.
which we'll see shortly. I'll show you that.
You know, it would be fun if, as you're standing there, occasionally his Centurat just like whack somebody and just
I
one shot him.
mean,
Right? Wouldn't that be fun?
She's
No?
yeah. I mean,
Fun for not that person, I
not
guess.
for that person. Yeah.
Casca's big and calm, and she's a cat of few words, but the words are usually to the point.
Move along. See? That's
see,
the perfect
she's
place,
just-
right?
Yeah, she is.
And she's very protective of Zaji, even though Zaji's her boss.
So one of the things I'm seeing, and
Look
I'll
who it
address
is.
it now. So what if you sacrifice Sai Sahan
In the main story.
in the
Womp
main
womp.
story?
Are you supposed to talk about that?
I can talk
It's like
about
a
it.
5-year-old spoiler.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I mean,
yeah.
So one, you wrong. Why you didn't sacrifice the prophet, I don't know. But you know that's fine. I would make a joke about how his beard brought him back to life. But
I do know personally that Abner Thorne calls him the bearded mammoth.
yeah,
Bearded mammoth.
Look at that beauty of a man. So we will explain it. There is a little hint of it when the prologue quest hits live. You can ask Sai Sahan about it and kind of his memories of what has happened and what's going on. Oh, look at chonky big boy right there. What's up, man? Look at this.
Whoa.
They're really
He's just
close
gonna knock him over.
friends. Yeah. Look at that.
What are you doing over
Hey,
there?
How you doing?
Need it soon.
Yeah. Yeah. All
Careful,
right, Sai, watch
careful.
out.
I think he wants
Great
to fight him.
positioning.
But
So we
y-
do explain it.
Yes. So if you
Okay.
talk to Sai Sahan, he will kind of give his thoughts on what has happened. However, for the people who have played the prologue quest on PTS and they're like, oh well, he said his thing, but that doesn't really explain it. There is something later on in the main quest. If you dig hard enough, you will find out kind of what has happened and why he has come back. So we do answer it. It does make sense. There is a reason behind it. He did not just materialize because his beard is made of amazing awesomeness. So
But it is.
How do we
it
get
is.
one of those?
It is.
You want a beard?
Well,
I can. I mean, I can.
Halloween
I meant,
coming
yeah.
I
up.
meant like the general we, like
Oh,
the
for our
community.
characters?
not me. Me.
I will say I
Jeez.
continue to fight for the idea that we sell Sai Sahan's beard on the Crown Store, give it away as a
Who
reward.
guys
Oh,
did
yeah.
you choose?
That
The
or just a
Prophet
magical floating beard
Sai
that follows
Sahan?
you around.
or
Either way.
Lyrus?
So continuing on, so here's one of our new creatures that you'll come across. The
Whoa.
bristleback. What's
Wow.
up?
I also
so,
took
yeah,
the Prophet.
giant boars. Very nice creatures.
All
Now they normally aggro you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You
so
have cheats set up.
yeah, I have cheats set up, but they will mess you up if they fight. I might be. Oh, sorry, I was cheating. So yeah, they don't
Oh.
like people.
Big piggy.
This is just one of several new creatures. I'm gonna find the other one as I'm running around. Ow.
Whoop.
So.
I'm not very good at this game.
You know,
either.
oh, I just wow. So
Jason, do you
Did
even
you
play?
type the wrong
you know,
thing?
yeah, I killed myself.
Oh, whoops.
Anyways, don't do that.
We
That's
are
the-
on an internal
yeah,
server.
that is the danger.
There is no
of
insta-kill
power.
button.
That's why no one
Live.
ever gives me
Jason, do
power.
you even play, bro?
Yeah. So kind of working our way to the south here to talk more about the land and kind of what's going on is I'm going to show you on the map here as we go along. So this area used to be a prominent section of Central that was used as the trading and the docks area. The big thing about Central years and years ago is the fact that they were considered, this city was considered one of the main trading ports of all of
You
Tamriel.
took Lyrus?
And
I chose the
when
Prophet
the
because I
flu
wanted
hit
that Sai Sahan and Lyrus
broke
have a nice
out,
time
that
together
basically
and,
decimated
you know,
the trade,
be
and now
happy
no one
and
wants to come
content
here.
forever and ever.
Oh, I think I found the other friend. Hi, buddy.
Although that has made it.
This guy's my favorite.
Oh, is he
so-
cute?
This is our Glyptodon. He's
Aw.
Glyptodon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Whoa.
he's
That's
a big
straight up a
spiky boy.
dinosaur. That's
I
cool.
mean, look at him. He's adorable.
It is kind of cute.
So
He's got Yoda ears.
Yeah. So he's very, very nice.
Oh. Oh.
Bye. He does
Oh.
die, so you can kill him. That's actually just one of our critters. He's not actually a hostile.
Oh.
He's a friendly creature.
But
if
looks
you wanna
nice,
be a
oh,
monster,
the zone.
You can kill him.
That is a
That's
big
fine.
critter.
Like you just did.
Like I just did, yeah. So kind of going back to talk about.
Well,
So
you mentioned how how this used to be a big trading
Yes.
port. Now that it isn't, it's actually made room for the pirates and the smugglers to do their thing, and that's why there's so many of them active in southern Elsewhere.
So yeah, so this will be one of the objective areas that you come across. It's called Southgard Ruins. It's definitely revolves around the pirates and the slavers and kind of what they're doing here. But yeah, you can kind of see the destruction of what the fires did when they took the land and kind of spread.
Yeah, a little bit,
so
Zucker, a little bit.
yeah, this was a prime opportunity for everyone to kind of
There has
move
to be
in
some
and
love and
take over
romance, right?
and do all the bad things that pirates and slavers do. So we were talking earlier about the perfect pounce as well. So I want to show you all something
It's
fun.
Zaji's boat or ship. Ship.
Zaji's ship, yep. Oh, no, don't want to fall down there.
Other direction.
Yeah. So, yeah, one of the things we really wanted to push was just, like I said, showing the desolation, the destruction, just how far gone this place is compared to, you know, something like Northern Elsewhere, and kind of how, like I said, how pretty in a way Rimmon was. All right, we're going down.
Oh, you're going to do it.
Yep, I'm going. All right, so we'll roll over here, find my favorite boat ever. So I call this the party boat. This is Zaji's, like Bill was saying, his vessel. Go take a look here.
Oh, look, all the
Beautiful,
lampions. It
beautiful
looks nice,
boat.
oh?
It's got the paintings on it. This boat plays a pretty important role.
It does look like a party boat.
Yeah,
You weren't kidding.
It's basically, it's got
Cute.
paint on side of it. You will use this throughout the Dragon Guard storyline. And like I said, it's Zaji's boat. It's a custom boat that I absolutely love. Ship. Sorry.
Does Zaji get
Zaji
offended
would
if you
never
call it a
call
boat?
it a
He would
boat.
never call it a boat.
Hey, Nico. Thank you so much for the
yeah, so that's
host.
South Guard.
Welcome.
So we'll hop over to a new area really quick to talk about some more stuff.
While that,
Go ahead.
Hey,
I
Absol.
was going to say while that's loading.
I'll leave
What's
this in the
that?
backdrop while we talk.
Pretty.
Yeah,
What is
What?
we'll answer that in a second.
that?
What's
I
that?
don't think
I
we should
didn't
tell
have a
them.
question. I just
Yeah.
wanted to touch on a couple other things that are going into this update, for anybody curious. So we do have the
Thank you,
usual
Zuko.
new item sets, and we have collectibles and titles and achievements and all the things that sort of typically go into one of our zone DLCs. In the base game, though, this is going to be the first time that we're kind of putting in a lot of the performance updates that we talked about a couple months ago.
The first round, yep.
So the first thing is going to be the updated activity finder. So LFG is getting an overhaul on the back end. It'll still look the same, but it's going to function a lot better, especially under load. So Dungeons is going to have a couple new features in it, as will Battlegrounds. So that's going to be really good. So I'm,
So
I'm trying
good.
to read
If
as,
it's working.
as I'm talking, and it's hard. Have you ever tried it?
You know,
Also, we're doing a big overhaul on our memory management. So this means basically it changes how we handle the memory in ESO. So it's going to reduce the chance that you crash from running out of memory. So more stability.
Especially on
probably
lower end
TP2.
machines, yep.
And then we're also doing some updates to 3-piece item sets specifically, but we'll talk about all that stuff on Monday's stream, which, if you missed it, we are doing a live stream on Monday afternoon to just talk through a lot of the combat and gameplay changes that are going into this patch. So stay tuned for the date, or the time on that. It'll probably be around 3 p.m. Eastern, but we'll announce that on Monday.
What is 3 p.m.
Sorry for
Eastern for
interrupting.
us,
No,
guys?
Just wanted to kind of,
That's all good information.
it's like a,
I
it's like
did
a
not
little
know those
commercial
things.
break.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go. So yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, what are we looking
What
at?
are we? This is the
Thank you, CJ. Thank
Zaji's
you.
Party dome. No, this is not. So one
Okay.
of the things.
So maybe
want
we
to
can
touch
watch
on
it
is
together
the
again,
season
guys.
Of the dragon stuff itself. We needed a way to make sure that the story made sense. We've heard from people, you know, playing through various previous content, like, you know, the Daedric Prince story over the years was a good example. The fact that you could play it through it in any order was great, but it also could, you know, it can be slightly confusing if you hop into Somerset and then go back to Clockwork City or whatever. So for the season of stuff, we want to make sure that it all makes sense, that you could play it chronologically and the characters were there that you expected to be there or not. So one of the things that we're doing here is the DLC itself for Dragonhold can be played in any order. It can be played if you haven't done it Northern Elsewhere yet. You can play it if you have done it and it'll still make sense. It kind of takes place parallel, I would say, in a way. So that, again, we don't want to say you have to play Northern Elsewhere before you can do it. And you'll still get the same amount of content that you normally would in one of these fourth quarter DLCs. So we're not taking anything away for that. You full main quest, everything like that.
Bill, was that a challenge when it came to the writing to make sure that everything could flow like that and be played in any order or all the way through?
Yes, it was a lot of planning up front with the leads, and this is the first time we tried to tell a year-long story that included the dungeons and the PvE content. It was challenging, but I think we pulled it off, and I think it's made for a really compelling year of content.
Awesome. Can't wait to see how everybody likes the final chapter.
Yeah, and so...
The epic conclusion.
Yes.
As marketing likes to say.
Yeah, and so speaking to the conclusion specifically, one of the new things that we're doing that we've never done before is there is a extra quest line that unlocks after you have completed both the Elsewhere chapter main story and the Southern Elsewhere DLC main story. And that will basically be the culmination of the Season of the Dragon. It'll combine characters from both stories together to basically end the final thread of Calgranted and figure out what he's doing. So yes, you will see Abner Tharn and Sai Sahan come together again in the...
You weren't supposed to say that.
Well, you know, the Sai Sahan's in this one, Abner's in the other one. That's as much as I'll say.
Okay.
But yeah, and again, we wanted to do this in a way that we could tell a complete story that would make sense. It would be something that we could have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and not have to worry about. Oh,
there was some known, and he didn't collect it.
Story, coming from that. It's just like I said. We can tell.
So this last bit of content only becomes available once you've done both of the previous bits.
Yep. So this island is always here, and you will find out more about it.
Come here, Tika got some water, guys.
Oh, look at that, yeah.
What was that around it?
Magic?
I told you, Zaji's party bubble.
Okay.
Just leave it at that,
Come on,
yeah.
Bill.
That's where the rave is.
Yeah. So one of the fun...
I think it's called an Aegis.
This is why Bill's the writer.
Terms,
Yeah.
For anybody asking about Twitch drops, we definitely see you. You don't actually have to type anything in chat. If you do type it in chat, we're taking your Twitch drops away.
Ooh.
No, just kidding. No, you don't have to type anything. We have it enabled for everybody who has a linked PC Mac account. So all you need to do is make sure your account is linked, and then you will get your Twitch drop after this show is over. So we hope you stay. Because we have a lot of cool stuff to show you and talk about, but it will be sent out at the conclusion of the stream.
So,
Continuing
on, one of the interesting things about Southern Elsewhere that we want to cover is kind of this Khajiit legend, I guess you would say. They talk about in stories about moon sugar being the...
well, they talk about
usually goes like around an hour, CJ.
They are very fond of the substance.
What
but
kind
one
of tea to do?
beliefs is that the moonlight hits the water, saturates the water, and the water helps the moon sugar grow. And its special abilities come from that moonlight. And here is one of those places where they think that happens. This is Moonlight Cove, which used to be a religious site where they took care of the waters and cared for them, but it's been overrun by terrible smugglers. And in the course of the stories, you'll get to go in there and get rid of those poor, terrible smugglers.
The noise is
anybody
Tika,
just
okay?
tuning in,
It's
we're
not
showing
me.
off Dragonhold DLC. And this is Southern Elsewhere. It's coming to ESO in Q4 this year. It's actually going to come to PTS on Monday, so you'll be able to test it out if you'd like. And yeah, we're just giving you a short first look at the zone. We did answer this earlier. I saw somebody asking how big it is. It's comparable to Clockwork City, you said, right?
Yeah, Clockwork City,
Murkmire.
Murkmire, yeah. We try to keep the size around the same just to make sure that we have the same amount of content and everything like that. That's kind of a comfortable spot that we're in.
Ooh, that's
with it.
pretty, huh? Don't you think so?
This is one of my favorite delves we've done in the game.
Sky Shard.
There's Sky Shard. You don't know how to get up there. Look away. But it's just like Bill was saying. It focuses around kind of these mystical waters that I think the art team did an awesome job.
Wow, it's really pretty.
And
Look at all that moon sugar.
yeah, and the corruption. They're doing bad things with this stuff. Yeah, see, I mean, look at this poor guy or girl. Sorry, woman. She's having a hard time. She's
Ooh.
having a really hard time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You probably don't want to.
Too much skooma?
in there.
Yeah, that's Bill on Saturday night, right? Just kidding.
I'm stuck.
Bill's
So.
like, I'm never coming on the show.
Yeah.
I heard nothing.
So one of the things I do want to touch on while we're in here is when we're building the quests and the content of the area, we wanted to try doing some new stuff that we haven't really done before. For anyone who's done the prologue quests on PTS or is soon to do it, you may have noticed a new type of kind of traveling mechanism known as the grappling bow.
Tell me more.
And so one of the things we wanted to do was use that more in here throughout the quests in the overworld. So at certain points throughout quest lines, and like I said, just kind of from the world, you'll find these grapple points up here, and using them will shoot you around. So
That's awesome.
yeah, one of the things we kind of wanted to do was
Like
create
Assassin's
more
Creed.
of an action adventure feel.
So the
to some of
Dragon
this.
Guard or Batman.
The Dragon Guard basically are Batman. Yeah.
Law book.
But yeah, so
Good catch, Ekman.
it's like I said, we hid them around the world. They're using quest areas. One of the nice things is it allows us to actually kind of create new types of puzzles and stuff like that, just using the level as opposed to lots of various mechanics and things like that. So and yes, you
Castlevania.
can, if you want, you can use it while jumping and flying off stuff. So we're really excited about introducing, like I said, a brand new kind of traveling mechanism and a way to get around, which is really neat.
So I'll be the one that asks, is this going to come to other parts of the game or Cyrodiil, or is it just limited to
oh God,
is it just
Cyrodiil.
limited to Southern Elsewhere right now?
Right now, Southern Elsewhere. There might be a chance that it comes to.
I guess never say
later
never, right?
things. Yeah, I don't want to say one way or the other. Part of it too will be how much players like it,
Yeah.
right? So if people really, really enjoy it, let us know. I think it's something that we'd love to do more of. It's a lot of fun just to run around and, shoot through various grappling hooks and climb mountains and stuff with it. Another thing too, I don't have anything because it would be a quest spoiler to show, but anyone who played the recent dungeon pack, there's a new type of mechanic where there's like a puzzle block that you push around.
Yeah, we showed that on one of our recent streams.
I
Yeah.
think the last one we did.
Yeah.
And we've taken that and we've kind of done, I'll say it's like the JRPG Zelda-like puzzles with them.
Oh, cool.
So you'll have switches with various gates that you open. You'll have multiple blocks that you have to push to open different gates and unlock different rooms. And
That sounds fun.
yeah, again, it's kind of going back to let's do some new stuff and for quest content. Let's add some interesting puzzles and new designs and stuff like that. So between the grappling hook and that, I think that's it'll add some kind of new, fresh content for the players to kind of experience.
You know what? I'm really thirsty. Could you fetch me?
I was gonna say thirsty
Please.
for lore.
Thirsty for more content?
Yeah.
Classic
Are you
Gina.
Thank you.
Oh my
Oh.
Hello.
What
I make
is
some
this?
My
commercial.
drinking horn has arrived.
Nice.
Except for-
Thank you, Joelle. Wouldn't you love to have one of these drinking horns? You
Not
can
obvious at
This
all.
is my
pre-order
Vanilla
this
White, I
drinking
don't
horn
know.
now and have your own. It'll be shipping within the next month or so. Limited edition. This is the horn of Jadari.
It has really nice etching up here that you probably can't see either.
And you know what? You can actually
Drink out of
drink out of it.
Yes, yes.
Be sure and pre-order yours now at gear.bethesda.net. Thank you.
I test that.
Thank you,
Just-
Thank you, Vanna.
You know, the problem is The problem is with the
This
stuff
message
from
is
their
brought to you
store.
by-
This has been brought to you by
How
the
do you
Bethesda
follow that?
store and
We have to
Mike
pay
in
so
the
much.
merchandise department.
We have to pay so much. Oh, that's.
Well, we should tell them about the horn.
Yeah,
Do you?
so-
I mean, I don't
so-
actually.
You have to
know,
take
like,
the hold
lore
of
and
you all
everything.
the time,
Yeah, just
Zucker.
the story behind it.
Yeah, so hey, guess what? The horn actually plays a very important part of
Do you-
role in Dragonhole, I should say.
This
And
was
the
the
prologue,
same.
right?
Do you
And the prologue,
basically
yeah.
rip it off?
Yeah,
a
it's
dragon and
overpriced,
then you're
but
like,
you
what?
know,
I'm gonna-
CJ, when they have a
was-
shirt,
I'm
it
gonna
costs
hollow this out and
$20, and when I
bring
want
it
to
back.
order it, I pay
This,
$50 for
gift-
shipping.
It was a gift from a dragon. It was willingly given
Wow.
To the Dragon Guard.
to the Dragon Guard.
You know what, chat? I am thirsty. Okay.
Thirsty for lore, like I said.
They have to stuck it to the table.
Yeah, so
You see, you have to hold her,
the
Zucker.
horn that you
Put this here.
and you may have also seen it in the Blur trailer
Yep.
that Sai Sahan was blowing the horn. Make sure.
He's not, he's not drinking out of it. No.
There we go.
Wow, that was awkward. Anyways, so that is important, and we dive into kind of the backstory and why. you
But I
need
don't
that
know,
horn.
Rakan. It's not always that they have the
Actually,
same
it's
stuff,
pretty
the
neat. That
European one and the other
Redstone
one.
are actually parts of the storyline
That is a
brought
great
to
point.
life, which I find fascinating.
And this is part of a whole collection that we've been doing this year for the Season of the Dragon. So the first one was this Wrathstone that. Oh, hello. The first one was the Wrathstone that was for purchase earlier this year. We have the horn. What was the other thing?
I don't.
Oh, we have the really big
There's a statue.
dragon statue that's coming
Yeah.
too.
Hi, Spring Meadow. Good evening.
This big.
So big.
Whatever that is.
So
It
big.
looks really badass.
Yeah.
So,
Does
does anyone?
somebody's like, just
back
give
to
her a
the
glass
game.
of water.
Yeah, just give her. Give
Yeah,
her-
so we can dive back in. Again, for anybody joining, we're showing off the Dragonhold DLC that is coming to PTS Monday for ESO. We're here with our zone lead, Jason Barnes, and our lead writer, Bill Slavasek. We're on an internal server showing off Southern Elsewhere. So what is the next area?
Are you thirsty for
I mean,
Alfiq?
I am
For
thirsty. Yes.
I mean, it's
I
better
don't
than
wanna
being
drink them,
hungry for
but yeah.
Alfiq. That's
I wouldn't say I drink them, but
so.
Oh,
We
boy.
are here at the wonderful village of Black Heights.
Cool.
This is on the edge of the Tenmar Forest. And
You think I
is
would get one,
mostly
Orakan?
comprised of doggy rot and other various races. but
doggy rot.
Doggy
Yeah.
rot. That is the correct way to say it, right?
DAGI.
Daggy rot.
Daggy
I don't have
rot.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
But the sound is really pretty. Looks a bit like a jungle here.
However you pronounce it. But yeah, so it's mostly a doggy rot village of artists, but they have this awesome temple that comes into play to Canarthi. However, the doggy rot do not attend this temple as the priests. No, the Alfiq run it. You see, the entire temple
Oh,
is run by Alfiq priests.
Oh
and
my god.
priestesses.
oh my god.
Oh, look it.
They
Move its nose. Pet the cat.
no,
No.
Shoot the Alfie.
Not an arrow.
But yeah, so you'll notice they're hard at work here.
Oh,
But,
that's
yeah,
awesome.
it's a cute little area. They're all devout worshippers of Canarthi.
Oh my gosh.
They're hard at work.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
But, yeah, this place will come into play. I don't want to spoil anything for it. Look at their guards. Aren't
Aw.
you intimidated?
Very fierce.
Yeah, look at that. He will destroy you.
Stop right now.
Destroy you.
They are some of the most powerful characters in the zone.
They
Yeah.
are. Yeah. So.
Cuteness.
And you'll notice this cool little
Oh, wow.
bell puzzle here that you may or may not be able to unlock for your house,
Hint, hint,
as
hint.
That is
well as
cool.
these beautiful little engraved bells that may or may not be involved in a puzzle. Alfiq cat's not included. Sorry. I mean, unless you want to put them there. But yeah, so this is one of the areas near Black Heights. I want to show. I figured everyone would appreciate some.
It's very
Who
cute.
creates those perfect circles in the sand?
Cats.
It's amazing.
So y-
It's
Maybe they use their
magic.
tails. Yeah.
so yeah, so talking about Black Heights.
There is a
little-
lot of litter around.
Oh.
Yeah.
That whole area is one big litter box.
Yeah, we didn't really mention what the
They
litter
do
was
with the
used for.
sand, yes, right.
So did they make that art there?
South
So
and
this is
elsewhere it is now.
actually,
It will be released
That's
in
cool.
This is done by the
Some
people
weeks.
of Black Heights. They are
probably November.
a,
I guess.
a
You're
a
excused.
village, thanks, of painters and artists. They believe that they should capture their adventures through art. They kind of tell their life stories through these pieces, and they're
Oh,
they're
that's cool,
painting
oh.
wonderful,
Das ist mein Wasser.
just kind of artistic.
Give your
representations of
Glas
these
hier,
various
Dicker.
stories.
Das
You
ist
tell that-
deins.
You look really closely.
Das
They're
da,
actually
das
little
ist
paw
meins.
prints, Alfie paw prints.
Trink dein Wasser.
So I always
Oh
just
my
imagine
gosh.
the way they painted was just pick up an Alfique and kind of do this with them.
Or
That
the
would be a
Alfique
really
runs around
fun
on his own.
Yeah, that's true. I
Contest.
mean, they are magical.
Oh gosh.
Create your own like little art piece on a rock, but don't use an actual cat,
Yeah.
right?
What
We
is he doing? He
will,
wants to steal my
I do
water,
believe
CJ.
That you can earn some of these rocks for your house through questing.
Oh, cool.
But their main thing that they're known for is something called the Wall of Life. I won't give any spoilers, but I will show you that something has gone wrong with it, and bad things are happening. Strange creatures are appearing.
Of course,
like
spiders.
spiders, because
Oh.
they're strange.
Look away, Gina.
Yeah, sorry. These are my favorite. The horror.
Oh, the
horrors.
Warbers.
Excuse myself for a little bit.
Yeah. But this is one of our other objective areas that you'll get a quest for. And this kind of deals with this poor town that just really wants to paint, live life, and be free. Whatever.
Decorate rocks.
And decorate rocks. And kind of the corruption that has come to this great wall.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
And
That's pretty.
I believe, I don't think it would spoil anything, but the memento you get for doing this,
Usually,
Is
if you have to
this.
start with, I don't think this will spoil.
and this is an awesome memento.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
That is trippy.
Yeah. So this, like I said, this is called the Wall of Life. It's something where they write out their adventures. Every little arc and kind of circle is a different adventure from a different family and kind of their life story that they've painted out on these walls. But yeah, clearly something's really effed up with it. So.
Is that a technical term?
It is. It's lore appropriate, I believe, somewhere.
No, actually,
Very
No,
that's not.
no.
Bluestone has a lot of fun places to explore.
Yeah, so we wanted to kind of make sure there was a lot of diversity in the zone, make it feel different than.
It's not just all about dragons.
Yeah. However, speaking of dragons,
Oh.
so we have 2 new dragon types in this zone. That's me spawning in a tree.
Internal server.
Yep.
Yep.
So, in addition to the dragon types that we already have in Northern elsewhere, some of the things that that were added are frost dragons.
Did you see there's
and
some
storm
fruits on the
dragons.
trees?
And I'm hoping one of these. Look at this! Look at this beast. Another thing you may notice is this dragon's walking around. In Northern and elsewhere, the dragons were stationary. In Southern and elsewhere, in these dragon events,
Shit,
they
you
will
don't wanna
actually
screw
chase.
with him.
No, come back! No. So I'm gonna follow him. This is another new thing. Is so if no one attacks the dragon, they'll actually pick up and lift off, and you'll have to chase them down. So that way, rather than just them hanging around at one spot forever, move, goat.
The goat's helping the dragon.
Yeah, they'll actually
Running
go
interference.
around. Oh, jerk. So, well,
So
Did you-
I think
God,
you lost
well,
it.
if people are
Come on.
fighting them, they
You can
won't
cheat.
get up and do this, or will they?
no. So
Okay.
this is only if they're not engaged while they're walking around. And then we've added some new interesting stuff. So this is our
Oh, wow.
storm dragon.
Yeah, he seems to be. He
Whoa,
loves. He seems to love his work. Oh,
That's
Changes
Eggplant.
cool.
So, but this is also. Whoa!
oops.
You know, no P kill is your friend.
I thought I was in God mode. This dragon doesn't give a crap.
Didn't turn on your hacks.
No, I didn't. But yeah, so we've added custom skyboxes now. So when you're engaged with the dragon fight, it actually changes the weather based on what type of dragon it is.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, it's stormy. You'll get
Did you
kind of
see
like a
he
frosty sky.
did burn the
get a
tree
lot of
there?
Fun little just variations in it. I mean, come on, it makes it also feel a lot more epic when this happens.
Oh
like
yeah,
this.
Yeah, it's
skies get dark. Can you see that from a distance? You can see that that's happening.
Not 100% sure.
Cool though.
Unique to the players.
Jason.
Yeah, I think it's when you're
stand in that.
engaged.
Yeah.
I know.
You know what I'm learning from this stream? Don't invite Jason to your
Yeah,
group.
you know what? I usually.
Well, he's
don't-
usually the
I-
tank.
I usually, yeah, I play more than a 2-skill
Oh.
Templar level 4 or whatever. I
Yeah.
am.
Oh, awesome, CJ.
But yeah,
Congrats.
one of the interesting things too is bringing dragon events into Southern Elsewhere. We're actually doing something that we haven't done in these fourth quarter DLCs, and that's kind of bringing these world events into them as well. I don't think we've ever had Dark Anchors or the
Geysers.
the
No, that's
geyser
true, yes.
events. Yeah, so
What he's saying.
this gives us some fun new types of content for players to tackle.
And correct me if I'm wrong, these new dragons and their new mechanics and everything, that's going to be in Northern Elsewhere also, right?
The new dragons will show up in Northern Elsewhere as well. I
Very
believe,
cool.
yeah. So,
Reason to go back.
yeah, I'll let Big Boy here go back to his peaceful dormant state, and I will go to the last part of our little tour
I'm so
here.
thirsty.
Just sharing it all.
Oh, and there it all goes.
Just
Jason,
put it
it's
on,
a
put it on
drinking
your
horn.
head.
It's not
No, that is
binoculars.
good.
Unicorn. There you
That's
go.
wonderful.
all my
Unicorn.
Oh, my water spilled out.
All that delicious, delicious water.
Full of moon sugar.
So, one of the last things I want to show off was the Dragon Guard Sanctum.
Oh, cool.
This is so after you have reformed the Dragon Guard, you kind of
Spoiler alert.
yeah,
Oh, it's a lot,
sorry.
yes.
Just checking.
You notice the perfect pounces there.
Mm-hmm.
This becomes your home base, so much kind of like the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood and stuff like that. You kind of get a hideout to hang out with. However, one of the things that we did want to do is as you do quests for the Dragon Guard, you will begin to rebuild this base. Different people will begin to show up. New types of unlocks will appear. You'll start getting vendors, a crafting station, achievement furnishers.
That's awesome.
There's
Yeah,
a
that
unique
is
quest
cool.
that opens up that allows you to loot a special alchemy ingredient from dragons that you wouldn't normally be able to get.
Oh, wow.
As
cool.
well
Hey,
as
Gamo,
a
thank you so
kind
much
of
for the
a
raid.
chest that
Welcome,
you get
everyone.
daily, that has a bunch of goodies in it.
Nice.
So one of the things we want to do is
Hi,
just rather
Schnitzel.
than doing dailies,
Hi,
just to
Hitchy.
do dailies, you're actually kind of, as you're doing more and more, and it's not just the dailies either, it's also doing the main quest will count toward it as well.
Yeah, there's a reason to keep coming back.
And yeah, so this will all be filled in. You'll have your crew here, different
Thank you,
members that
Mr.
you recruit,
Beanzucker.
to the Dragon Guard. And yeah, by the end of it, if you do everything, this place is hopping. It's like its own little town. People will be drunk at the bar, as you do. And yeah, so again, we kind of want it to, and here's the Dragon Guard outfit, if anyone's
Ooh,
curious.
Gamo.
Oh, cool.
How are you?
But
Wie
yeah,
geht's
we want
dir?
to
Good
give players
evening.
kind of a reason to keep doing dailies in addition to like the various things that you get out of the loot, but kind of tied into the world a little bit more and make it feel more alive. So that was something that was kind of a new addition that we really haven't done before.
And here,
You're also
in
watching
addition
ESO
to
Live?
Sahan and Zaji and Casca, you'll be dealing with your other allies, including the one we didn't hint about yet.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
It's
I
a
mean,
secret.
there's a powerful ally who will join you, who is part of the Elder Scrolls lore. He
Keep
helps.
going.
He evens the odds against the dragons, and I'll leave it at that. Yeah.
Will people be able to find out on Monday?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh, so
You'll
just a few
fi-
more days.
Yeah, you'll find out. His room might be located up here somewhere that we're not going to show. And yeah, that's you'll find out, and you might be able to utilize him in various ways.
Maybe this
Soon,
Thibaut
you-
Septim?
Soon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know who that is, Niagos.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people asking about houses. There are going to be 2 houses that you can test on PTS. I don't think they're quite ready to show in this build.
I can
but,
show where they're located.
Okay.
Um,
One is Lucky Cat Landing, and
Cute.
one is
Lucky Cat
boy.
Landing.
well, it's a retreat. Starts with a P.
Let me see.
And it looks like potato, but I know that's not it.
Potentates?
Oh,
I
the
think.
potentates, yes.
Potentates retreat.
Potentate sounds like a fancy potato.
It's
It
no,
does
grilled-
look like potato.
it's an,
Grilled potato.
it's an imperial rank.
potatoes.
It's an imperial rank.
Ah.
A potentate.
That's good to know.
Buttery.
I'm so
potatoes.
sorry, I butcher the lore, Bill.
So it's kind of
So,
like a commander?
Higher.
Higher?
Yeah.
Okay.
General or governor.
Got it.
Yeah. So one of the houses
Ah, okay, cool.
here is located right off.
Der
of
Ark soll
the
nicht
side
richtig
of
gut sein,
Central.
oder? I never played it
cool.
myself.
Yeah, it's part of one of the districts that didn't necessarily
Gamo
get
and
burnt down.
friends, in case you
I'm
want
going the wrong
to,
way.
falls ihr einen Drop sammeln wollt, solltet ihr ESO Live jetzt noch anschalten für die nächsten paar Minuten. Dann kriegt ihr auch einen Twitch-Drop. Ganz sicher. So, aber ihr müsst den Link öffnen von Pedesta. You know? Okay, good job. Awesome. Just in case you don't know it.
Look, a surprise look.
All right, we'll go in. I have
haven't
no
seen it.
idea.
Lucky Cat Landing. That sounds like a great house.
That's a good
There you
start.
go. So you're
All for the
We
drops,
are
right?
live look.
A dub
in.
server. Yep.
We'll
Someone's
do
gonna
this live.
Walk
We'll
by
be
and be like,
fine.
Jason, no, what are you doing?
How about Daniel's like, no, let's hide this. Like,
Yeah.
totally saw it.
So
It's not a secret.
you're welcome if they're escorting me out of the building after this. I did this for you.
I mean, it'll be on PTS on Monday.
And thanks again for the
Yeah,
wait.
so this
Thank you
is,
so much.
This is one of the houses.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, it's got this overlook here.
Oh, Colin just pinged me. He's like, it's fine to show.
Oh,
Okay, all right.
thank you, Colin.
Thanks, Colin. Because I was showing it anyway.
This is really cool. Oh, what a view.
Yeah, so this is kind of our
This is
nice
beautiful.
little part of the city here. And then you can go into the townhouse. This looks like, you
Maybe
know,
it's an unfurnished version right now.
I was going to say you get like a bunch of squatters live here when you first move in.
This is the
And you
room
gotta
that
clear
you
them
fill
out.
with
Yeah, you gotta
all your
clear 'em
Altique
out.
friends.
Looks like a nice house. Maybe not
So
like a
yeah,
medium
so
one,
this
oder?
is, I don't know all the ins and outs of it. I think there's
Yeah.
more to it than that. Maybe. I
Nice
think there's
view.
like a balcony over as well.
Very pretty.
The
So,
other.
check this out on PTS, yeah?
Yeah, and then I'll show the other house since Colin gave us the okay.
Colin gave the green light.
Thanks,
Nice.
Colin.
Oh, he said you could show
I'm
that.
not sure
one.
which size
He
that
did
house
say you could
is.
show that one.
Oh, ask him if I can show him the other one because I'm already heading there.
Okay, Colin, can we show the? Oh, he said there's also an upstairs and
Oh.
a back porch.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Thank you, Colin.
So
So the other area is this house here. Or actually, yeah.
He said the other one's fine.
Okay,
I'll
great.
show the outside of it so people can kind of see what the lead
Glad to see you're
So,
watching.
I'm back.
Yeah, this is how we test
Ooh.
people. We go to their areas and we're like, hey, we're gonna show
Yeah,
this.
we
Hope
have
you're
10 seconds
Yeah,
for
you
you to
better
say
tell
no.
us to stop. So this is the large, I believe.
Oh, wow. Is
house.
that built into the
Yeah,
side of a
so
cliff?
This
built
could
into
be
the
a
side
Crown
of the
Store
cliff.
exclusive.
This is- yeah, so this is the Potentate's Retreat.
Mm.
Oh, the door doesn't have the right name. Okay.
See, Bill's on
See,
it.
making
Bill's
mental
on it.
notes for bugs. Huh?
That amazing.
So again, this is all coming to PTS on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Better to ask forgiveness than permission. That's how I live my life.
I
You're
can't.
not wrong.
Yes.
This is obviously not the final loading screen for
No,
this
no.
house.
That would. It's a pretty intense
So,
house if that
yeah.
was the loading screen.
Yeah, I
So
think this
so
is
you
Crown Store
kinda
exclusive.
use
Look at
those
this,
houses
cool.
this
area
size.
Like we have.
Usually it's Crown Store.
I want to find the spa. There's a spa. in
What?
here.
Oh no.
There's a spa in the house or
Well,
outside?
No, outside. I mean, this was the Potentate was a partier, right? He liked having some friends over. Invited him out to his little grotto.
Stop there, please.
And he partied. That's
Well, the
the terrace. Sorry.
Potentate's the guy that got assassinated.
Yeah. So you
Ooh.
have
Ooh, that's
green
shiny.
stones. I wonder what those are for. Hmm.
Did they turn on the
think
bubbles?
There's actually a known issue with those, or maybe it got
Maybe.
fixed.
Well, we're showing it.
Well, yeah,
this
let's
is
find
coming
out.
to you live. But yeah, so these stones may play a large role in the story.
Oh.
Look at
Cool.
them. They're so pointy.
They're very
And,
pointy.
Yeah, I wonder if this may not work.
15k.
Doing it live.
Hunters,
Doing it live.
unfurnished.
Oh yeah, there. Okay. Ooh, look at that. So
Wow,
yeah, it's
that's
got the
great.
sparkly
Ooh,
moon juice water.
shiny.
The moon juice water. Yeah. So if you want to have a party, you can come in here.
Wow, pretty.
Talk to Lehman about making that a technical term.
Moon juice. Yeah.
Oh, it
So this
glows
is
when
what
you run in it, huh?
I'll I'll leave it at. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, nice. You
My
see with the
skin
swim?
feels refreshed.
The
Oh,
light
yeah.
effect?
Just imagine that full of Alfique.
Oh, feet don't like water.
See, now everyone's going to call it moon juice. Thanks a lot.
Keep up the good fight, my people. Moon juice. I don't know why they put me in charge of stuff.
That's
I
true,
really
Tisna.
don't. Like,
And now neither do they.
no, yeah, I don't.
There were actually a couple questions like a half an hour ago when you guys were talking about what you did.
Sure.
Why are you kicking things,
I'm
Jason?
just-
Jeez.
My moon juice is gone. Anyways.
Bill, somebody was asking, where do you take the names from? So are they just kind of your own artistic creations, or like how do you do?
Well, it depends on what the names are. Some are from lore, depending if it's like that character we talked about that you're going to find in your as an ally. That's from lore, so we can't change that. Other names, we have a nice internal name generator that we use as a beginning point, but you can never use it exactly as it comes up because it does some weird stuff.
So it's like randomize your character, but it randomizes.
But for every race, so we have it set up to give us
that's cool.
the right connection of letters for the different races.
Yeah.
But I've always, my whole career has been naming things, so I used to name all the Star Wars stuff. So
That's cool.
So names are part of what I
Good
do.
resume builder.
So sometimes you just come up with some on your own too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Jason, somebody had asked what thing in the new zone is most valuable for you as a zone lead?
What new thing is the most valuable?
What does that
Like
mean?
Maybe
lesson?
I didn't ask the question.
Hmm.
Maybe how about like what's one of your
what's most proud of?
what's one of your most favorite things?
Oh, geez.
Oh, in this new zone. Got
Yes.
it. Got it. Okay.
So I think, I want to say, God, I'm trying to say this without spoiling anything.
Then don't say it.
Well, you said you really like
Yeah,
Saji.
so I like the new characters a lot. I also like I said, kind of we talked about a little bit, the grappling bow, the puzzle
That is
blocks.
different,
New gameplay.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
different
like
adventure elements.
trying to add kind of more kind of fast-paced kind of gameplay to things, especially along the main quest to kind of keep the pacing really quick. There's a lot of deep, heavy lore stuff too in here later on. Like I said, I can't really go into it. There's one area that is probably my
Radikale, good
favorite
evening.
place that we've ever done in a game that involves magic and divines and stuff, and I won't really say anything else.
I guess when you know it, you'll see it.
Yeah, you'll definitely see it. It's humongous. That's all I'll say. But yeah, I think that's kind of creating these really unique areas, these really cool, visually striking, just kind of territories. Like Black Heights is a good example, right? You go in, you see all the painted rocks and the various Khajiit there, and the big wall of life, and just that's something that's memorable. And so we tried to, when I was going through this, is a lot of memorable moments visually and narratively too. Like
And then pairing it with the lore.
yeah, like Bill and I are always. I always think we're very, when it comes to characters, it's really important to us. Going back to Darian and Naryu and stuff like that, and making sure the characters have a unique voice and someone that the people will like and enjoy. So I think those are
Or hate if that's the.
or hate. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are really the team in general is really good at creating characters that are not just so one-dimensional that they're easy to hate. Sometimes you relate to them, but you don't like what they're doing.
I think one of the favorite characters that I didn't mention that we did was Lathan from the Somerset.
Oh
storyline.
yeah.
The relationship between him and Valsaren and kind of what happened to their family and the evolution of his characters was something that I think I personally enjoyed a lot, and we kind of want to make sure we flesh that out and make sure our characters are well-rounded. They're just not one-dimensional.
King Korag comes to
Yeah,
mind.
King
for that,
Korag
too.
was
Oh,
another
yeah.
one, and even Evely Sharp Arrow and Hrothgar. She started off as she's this bright-eyed, like almost little sister, and by the end of it, she's had to face these horrible tragedies of war and what that actually means to to be an adventurer and a mercenary. And I think giving characters the proper arcs and stuff is really important in that. And so you know, we tried to do that as for you know, Sai Sahan and the characters. So that's something we pay a lot of attention to as well.
And we did I'm pretty happy with the whole expansion of the Khajiit lore.
Oh yeah.
Kunzari and that whole legend. We'll learn some more about that in this particular package. And the dragons as well. We've never done dragons before, so this was our chance to give our take on dragons. So.
If you guys want a Stuga quest line, is that what I'm seeing?
Ooh, nobody said that.
Yeah.
Nobody.
No. You know how long I've been looking for you?
And with that,
Anyways.
And with that, so again, we just finished showing off Dragonhold, the Zone of Southern Elsewhere, coming to PTS on Monday. It's being released in Q4 this year.
and it's the culmination of this season of the Dragon storyline.
It's very exciting. So again, we are going to be doing another live stream on Monday. We'll be going through all of the combat changes that are coming to Update 24. We'll be joined by Brian Wheeler, our lead combat and PvP designer, and Gilliam the Rogue himself will be just going through all the changes for the combat notes and giving a little bit more context into them.
Yep.
So stay tuned for the exact time that's going to be starting. It'll be sometime Monday afternoon. And I think that is it. So I see everybody asking, where's my drops? You will be getting them as soon as this stream concludes for PC Mac. For console players, we are bringing drops to you in Q4. So very excited to share that with you. And I think that is it.
Thank you all, and have a great weekend, and thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Jason for the first time in years, and Bill once again.
It's been a long time.
We will
Always
certainly
a
have you
pleasure.
guys back.
Thank you guys. So, bye.
Thank you.
Wow, that ended now quite fast, no? Don't you think so? That now it was like, and then wrap up was like, okay guys, we are done, choose. that was now, oh, the ending was really like, really super fast. I thought it would maybe make Ricky like talk a bit more about, you know, what will come, or, you know, or anything about the story. Maybe they, because they they did overtime already, but usually it's like 1 hour, so maybe because of that they had to end fast. Maybe? Oder? So, what do you say, guys? Welcome back, Corbin. So what do you say about the upcoming DLC? What you saw? You know, the outfits and so. What do you say? Hi, Point Loma. And guys, I'm sorry that I didn't say so much. Niniko and Dergamo, thank you so much for your raids. Vielen, vielen Dank. Dankeschön. I didn't want to talk so much because people wanted to see the ESO Live, so I didn't want to say too much, but thank you so much for that. It's really appreciated that you came over to us. Really, really appreciated. Dankeschön. Maybe it's Friday and when they finish the stream, they go home. Also, that could be. That could be Orakan. That's too awkward for them, so they wanted to go fast. They have to go home. They forgot to turn off the oven. I love it. Will cost hell for sure. Yeah. So looks great. There's some pretty stuff. Hey Tina, good evening. How are you? Looks nice. And the cat area. Oh yeah. The Alifik quest there. That looks amazing. Oder? Oh, that would be awesome if there's Razum da. Looking forward to the end of the story. You want the room in the Alifik temple? Yeah. So many Alifiks. It looks nice, alright, Blood? But you have to still finish elsewhere? Then go, Tisna! Zaki! It's just awesome. It's really pretty. Really, really good. So nice, guys. I think it looks really interesting. Also, my friends, just as a heads up, I want to say it just again. Our ESO screenshot contest is still going on. You have time until Sunday to send me your pictures. So, you can send it over to me until Sunday midnight. Don't forget that. Mm-mm. I'm starting the game on the side, so in case you're wondering what I'm doing. Oh, when can we get it? What, the DLC? Jojo? Now, yeah, it should be probably released, I guess, in November. Usually the story DLCs get released in November. Usually. Clockwork City got released there, Murkmire got released. So, yeah. I guess start of November? Probably. And usually the most content is available around 4 to 6 weeks after PTS. Usually. Doesn't have to be always like that. But it's a good indicator. When it goes on Monday on PTS, no? Maybe then like in 4 weeks? 5 weeks? Mm-mm. Okay. Oh, you have to work already, Mr. B? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, I'm just starting the game on the side. Here we go. Moving it here. You have also go to sleep, Jojo? Yeah, it was November, Murkmire, right? Clockwork City also. But they said it already, Corvin. I mean, he said it will be south on elsewhere. So it was already known for quite a while that the next DLC will be south on elsewhere. So I expected that, to be honest. I'm all out of each new piece of content there. Yeah, that's true. I would think end of October, beginning of November. I think someone in November, maybe after the Witches Festival, Tina. Usually Witches Festival is mid of October until the start of November. Oh, good morning then, Ground Attack. Hammerfell? Maybe, seriously. What would you like to get, Corvin? So. Here we go. Okay. Oops. So we need some sound, huh? Settings, audio. So there we go. So what's in the store? What's in the store? Oh, guys, in case someone of you.
New subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Marcus! Good evening! Thank you so much for subscription. Welcome to our family. Enjoy all the emotes. Thank you so much. Dankeschön. How are you doing, Marcus? Thank you so much for your support, guys. Welcome, everyone. So, guys, in case someone of you wants to get the elk, you only get him usually once or twice a year. So usually, sometimes around the Black Friday time, and usually on the 13th of... if there is a Friday the 13th, then you can get the great stack. So in case you want to get it, then it's now your time. It's pretty expensive. It's 4,000 crowns. But it's pretty unique. You don't get it often. So in case you want to get it, yeah. You have 16 hours left. Also, you can get this pony. It's a pet. If you want to get this pet with this beautiful hair, yeah, now's your chance. so, in case you want to have some pretty haired pony. So, don't get me wrong, DC is still probably going to be amazing. We of course played and it will be fun for me, but still would be fun to see something new. Yeah, maybe next time, Corbin. Donkey with beautiful hair. And beautiful eyes. Bling bling. So, it's looking like this, right? Oh, Toby! The color's definitely like a donkey. Oh, okay, guys, wait a second. Thank you so much for the follow. Toby! Was soll das hier? Hä? Was soll das, Dicker? Immer hier. Immer dieser Dicker. It's a pony, not a donkey. I said it's a pony with beautiful hair. so awesome. So if you want to get the elk, I can show it to you. I have it already since a while. Since last year. Since CJ convinced me to get it. So what else? Yeah, you have 3 days left for the Imperial City stuff. Anything else? Oh, this was not nice, right? Yeah, I didn't need that one. Good. We don't need that one. So this one I have already. Okay, we don't need that one also. Imperial Officer Pack. Okay, already owned Imperial Guards and I got it somewhere from Crowns, I guess. No. Okay, so we save some money. But we only buy the pony if it's pink. My little pony. Oh. It would be love to get a zone in the west of Skyrim. Maybe the Cult of Magic. I would like a zone with snow. I would like a zone with snow. You know, more like Eastmarch. Okay. Okay, nothing what we have to buy. We will go fast to the Impresario. Oh, I have several crates.
Greetings, Michael.
I have 5. I'm collecting some egg blood so we can open some at once.
Until next time.
I have 5 Twitch drops from the past weeks. Good night, Sapphirlight. Thank you so much for joining. I have the theory that next DLC will be Skyrim. All the other provinces have had a DLC to accept High Rock. Good night, Mina. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Oh, right, yeah. Tomorrow is our guild event, guys. We go together to the Imperial City. So in case you want to join tomorrow evening is community event at 9 PM CST. You have 100? What? You have 100 Twitch drops? You want a zone, another dimension where you have to jump and climb a lot? I don't think that's something what's coming in ESO. It's more like in Guild... Don't you have this in Guild Wars? With jumping and stuff like jumping puzzles? Oh, also guys, as a heads up, tomorrow we have several giveaways. So tomorrow we will do... Joa was so kind and gifted us a soul-shriven skin. So I will make a giveaway for that. So this is a gift from Joa. So this is a really, really generous gift. I don't own it also, but he gifted it to the community. So tomorrow we make a giveaway for that. And some lucky person will get the skin. You can use it for yourself, or you can sell it. If you see, you can get like 800,000 gold with that if you sell it. So that's a really, really generous gift. Thank you so much, Joa, for that. That's really, really kind. Also, Executor, he gifted me pets. So I have 3 Stonefire Scum pets, which we also give away tomorrow. So that's like really, really generous. Thank you so much, guys, for that. We did make a giveaway tomorrow. Because today it's already late. So, I have 12 event tickets.
I've been having dreams lately.
And I have to buy some stuff. Just missing 1 feather? Really? Let me check. Fragments. Alright, I'm only missing 1 feather. What is the community event evening exactly? So Marcos, usually once per month, the people can vote on Discord where we go. Usually we go to one zone, for example, let's say Stonefalls, and then we will go around and do the world bosses, collect all the sky shards, to do the dolmens and stuff like that. But since the Imperial City event is going on, we will go to the Imperial City together. So that means we go here. The Imperial City is also now free to you to obtain in the Crown Store. And yeah, so we go here in the Imperial City and we can also do the bosses, for example, collect sky shards also. We can go here in the middle. So there's like below this there are the sewers, and then we can go to the middle. I don't know how it will go, to be honest, because it's weekend. There's probably a lot of people, so the possibility that we die a lot is really, 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 really high. But we can see how it goes, right? So I just thought maybe some people, they never go there, and to give them a chance to go with us together, just to have fun. So tomorrow we go together to Imperial City. But usually I place on Discord that people can vote where we go. So what we did, for example, we did several stuff already. We went to Cyrodiil. We were, I don't know. We did, last time we did Somerset. We did Morrowind and all kinds of stuff. So people can vote. You can't change faction pact with a character? No, you can't. Fistner. I don't think you can. I think you can't change the alliance. No. That's what Soul Children are for? Yes. And die for a lot of people? Yes. You need to be a certain level. Usually you need to be level 10 hunters to go to do PvP. That's all. The rest does not care. I think you have to get level 10. Or guys, I'm wrong? Do you have to be level 10 to join PvP? Thank you, Joa. Did you see, Tian? I bought 3 reward boxes with Telvar stones and got Xivkin. What? Wow, congratulations, Crown to take. You're really, really lucky, huh? Going for the skin? Level 10? Yeah. Yeah, usually I take... I wanted to take the packed character, Tina, yes. Yeah, Mousy is here, yes. Dika also joined, but Mousy is here. At the moment, she's just standing next to me. She woke up. And she's shouting at me. So, then we buy a feather. Because I have 12.
A discerning adventure.
So. Also, guys, if you want, if you can buy with 10 event tickets also the skin. So the skin which I just showed you, which Joa gifted us, you can collect it in the Imperial City if you're lucky. That's a drop. It's a rare drop. You can get it here with 10 event tickets that you can do. You can't sell it if you get it with event tickets, but you can use it for yourself. Or you buy it with gold if you want. People are selling that stuff in the guild store. So. Okay. With a Wanter. Yeah, I don't know which character I'm taking, Tisna. This is just more if people want to go there and never did it. Maybe want to get 1 or 2, you know, but maybe the event tickets. Because they are too afraid to go there. You only have one EP character, Tisna? Okay, guys, I have to go short AFK, guys. I should have planned it better. Wait. So. Yep. Okay, guys. Be right back. I'm short AFK 2 minutes. I will try to talk with him. Okay. Hello, Mr. Dragon. Hello. We want to be friends. How are you doing? Oh, okay. So I tried it, Zucker. He doesn't like me. He doesn't like me at all. So even so, I was so kind to him and asked how his day was. But yeah, I tried my best. I'm sorry, it didn't work. Oh. A mighty wizard. Defeated by a lowly recruit. Curse the knights. Curse my foolish brother. Curse you, Lily. The poor cows, yeah, they're getting... But they get a lot of food. It's raining poop, it's raining poop. It's raining poop, 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 poop. Wait, hey, don't run away, eat something. Here, tasty food. Oh my god, we have 1k poop. Oh, now I killed it. Oops. Oops, sorry, cow. But pudding is nice. And my cats also like pudding. Mousy likes pudding a lot. Something tastes like
So I'm back, guys. I'm back.
Nice. You know all sorry. So Mousy left us now. Good night, Odysseus. Sweet dreams. Good night, Corvin. Sleep well. Have a great weekend. A great time. Also, yeah, you think? Okay. Now, I could also take another character. I have also a yellow character. It's not like that. So I have to start my controller, maybe. We will see. We will see. Usually I take my... I mean, the most of my characters are packed. So let me now check something. Danke, Mr. B. Danke, lieber Zucker. Danke, Tutu. Thank you very much. Does it work now? Doesn't look like that. Oh, doch. Da. Da ist ein X. Yeah! Yeah, there was an update from, how's it named? Lost Treasure. So there was an update. So the stuff should now work again. Without problems. So you don't have to, like, put all the time your treasure maps back. You know what I mean? So that should now work. I wasn't sure if it does, but yeah, it looks like that. So I didn't do anything today. I bought Titanfall 2. It's a shooter, I think, and Mass Effect Andromeda on PlayStation Store. They're quite cheap. How expensive did you? Was the stuff? You might play them one day. Mass Effect Andromeda was quite a debacle, right? What I remember. I think what was it? The face impressions were really bad, or? Was it that? The face impressions were really bad? I think. Something like that. It was like a big drama. Funny is I don't know much more about it. I know the Mass Effect series is really, really famous. I think especially the first one. And people usually love it. But the last one was quite a disaster. What in my memory at least. I never played it. I didn't play anything in the Mass Effect universum. Just not my type of game. only dates I have are updates? What do you mean, Jojo? Face were bad, gameplay were okay. Yeah, but bad faces are not such a big deal? Or no? Is it so bad? I mean I played other games where the graphics were like quite bad, but the story was good. I mean, for example, the Gothic series, for example, I mean the graphics are quite kind of dated. Still, it's a really good game. I mean, Risen is also a good game. Oh? Thanks, Dean. I should update my lost treasure. Yeah. There was today a lot of... I was... Before I started the stream, I was checking my minion. And there was a lot of... a really lot of... add-ons which needed an update. So maybe check it out, guys. But yeah, lost treasure, it got updated. Okay, wait. I am doing this like this. I have a great add-on for that. Thank you for the port, old mama. Well, the face animation was really bad, mate. After the 5th patch, it was good. Oha. Witcher? What? No, Witcher was fine. Huntress. I mean, you have to see that like this Witcher 1 is an old game. So for the time when Witcher 1 got released, it was amazing. We know what I mean. I mean, you have to see when the game got created. Witcher 2 was from the start pretty good. So, and I still find Witcher 1 nice. I never found it bad in any way. I mean, you know it's older game, so you can't complain about the, you know... I think you can't complain about the graphics or something like that. And I usually... They're not... I mean, I like games if they look pretty, but it's not like the biggest focus. Take for example, Dragon Age 1. Dragon Age Origins. It's like also kind of a, you know, older game. But it's amazing. And it's still pretty. I mean, of course, you don't have so many textures like here now and stuff like that. But it's really, really well made. I would highly recommend everyone to play it. Because it's such a great story. Amazing interaction between the characters. I mean, that's the strength of BioWare. You know? Just the character interaction. So I think that's what is the best what they can do. The updates go so quickly, you couldn't tell what happened. Oh, guys? My friends, can you do me a favor? Can you head over to Johto? Guys? He just needs 5 more followers to get affiliate status. So, can you do that? And then we could help a fellow friend here of our community. Can you get over to Johto's channel and give him a follow, please? I mean, we can do that, guys. Go there. Give him a follow. It doesn't cost you anything. It would make someone really, really, really happy. Good night, Tina. Sweet dreams. I hope I see you tomorrow. Have a great and fantastic day. Greetings to your kittens. Mass Effect is half action and half you choose the reactions of your characters, situations in front of something. If in front of something bad, it's hard to enter the game. Okay. I never played it Orakan. I only played Dragon Age series. And even so, the second Dragon Age was weaker, I would say, from the level design. I still enjoyed it. So, because you had some characters from Dragon Age 1, so I was really into the story. And was interested how, you know, what will happen. See, Dragon Age Origins is BioWare at their best. Dragon Age. Okay. Done? Oh. Thank you, Mr. Binny. Thank you, Joa. Did it work, Jotto? So, let's see, guys. Dee 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 dee. Dee dee. So, did you already get some add-ons, Huntress? Did it work now, Jojo? How much did you need? 50? Thunder power! Genau, here we go! So, good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Thank you so much. Dankeschön. I mean, we are a big family, so we have to help each other, right? I'm right or I'm right? Yeah, I'm right, I know. Thank you. So, guys, don't forget, make your screenshot for the screenshot contest. You have to make a picture, activities in the forest. So, go somewhere in ESO where are some trees, like here, for example, and make some cool picture, whatever you want to do. And send it over to me on Discord. You have time until Sunday. So take your chance. You can win 1,500 crowns, or a torchpack pet, or a guar pet. And if you're on PC, I will give also to second and third place some gold. And Stormcrow was really kind. He offered also some gold for people on Xbox. If there's someone winning, that's really, really nice. No, you are welcome to post your list and how to install them, Tianlein. I sent you the video on Discord. I mean, I sent you the video on Discord. Also, if you click here on the link, you see, if you type add-ons, I've made it for you now in the chat. Click on the link. Wait, I can show you how it looks like. This will send you over to my webpage. And this will look, in case someone never went to my webpage, it looks like this. Depending what you type into the chat, it will lead you to some specific point. Add-ons will put you here. This is a video which I made a while ago. I think 2 years already, almost. How you can install the easiest way add-ons in ESO. And this is about my add-ons. Most of them I'm still using. But here at the bottom, you see a list from all add-ons I'm using now at the moment. So this is just if you want to know something about the add-ons, how they look like. But here you see what I'm using. You don't need to install all of this. It's just about what you need, maybe. You can click on all of them. They will lead you to the ESO UI page. You see here. And then you can read what you need for that, how it's working. Yeah. And yeah, then you know what you need to get in Minion. So, I hope that helps you, Andres. But if you need help, you know, if you need some explanation, you can always ask. So, okay? Okay. Good. I hope that helped you. But yeah, on the webpage is a complete list from all my add-ons I'm using. If I didn't forget to change something. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. You have to install the libraries extra. But you should always, you know, I mean, that's a reason why I linked all the add-ons. You should go on the ESO UI page and read each add-on what you need for that. I mean, you know, some add-ons have some stuff written what you also need to get in order to make them work. So yeah, just read what they put there. There on top. Wait. It's here. Also, guys, did I tell you? I'm almost done with my book. So, I'm like at the... I think I need like, I don't know, maybe 4 pages or something. Then I'm done with my book. Then I'm at... I don't even know. I'm missing 2 books then. So the next book which I'm reading I read already. And then there will be the last one. Finally, they took some time. Yeah, because Jojo, I have 2 less time to read. So I used, you know, when I have a lot of free time and could go to the pool or something like that, then I was reading more. And then when I have to work a lot, Yeah. There's not so much time to read, sadly. And then when I was at home, I didn't read at all. Or almost. I was just like working all the time. On real work stuff, as real life work stuff. Or on videos. Yeah. So a bit slow, I know. But there was not so much time to read. So, sadly. Bye bye, Manoa's Flame. Have a good time. You're welcome, Huntress. And if you have any questions, just ask. And how is it? Oh, I read it already, CJ. I mean, the newest book. So the newest book I'm still missing, and this is also the final conclusion of the series. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I had to read all the books again because I like it so much, and I want to be really, you know, like remember everything again. I mean, there were so many years between all, so I don't, you know, like remember all the details. The big story I still remember, but yeah. You know, I'm old and ancient, so I forget stuff. I can't remember everything. Yeah, but it's nice to read. I highly recommend it. So in case you'd never read it, guys, Throne of Glass, I recommend it. Oh, again, spiders? So, there's one treasure. I hope you're fine, guys, that I collect survey maps and treasures on the side. I mean, ESO Live was quite a while, so I just was thinking that we do some easy stuff on the side. I mean, there's no need to start with quests or anything like that. Is it there on top? No, oh? Ah, da. Here. Get to my age and you are getting older. Are you also ancient and wise? Thank you so much, Toto. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Bye-bye. Safe travels. The good part of getting old, we can reread good books far quicker. That is true. That is true. So, that's true. So, I mean, usually reading goes really, really fast. I mean, if I read in English. Did you... Orakan, did you... You said you want to order the 13th Paladin. Did you start to read it? Oh, here are so many fishing spots, oh? So, yeah, guys, I hope tomorrow when we do the Imperial City community event, I hope there's not too much troubles for us to do something. I hope so. I mean, you never know. If the population is big, then it can be quite tough for us. They should always make places like this. You know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fishing spots at once. That's amazing, oh? Nope, I have work stuff to read first, so there's waiting for me. Oh, I'm sorry, Orakan. I was really curious if you liked the series. I was really looking forward to see you, you know, to talk with you about the story. I really like it a lot. Especially, you should always keep in mind this is just the start of the series, and at the start he's like a really young boy. So I hope they will translate all the books in English, so you don't miss the rest. That would be really, really sad. But yeah, the author does a really great job in the 13th Paladin of let the characters grow. I mean, he's like really young when the story starts. He's like, I think, what, 14 or something? Yeah, and he's growing a lot. And, you know, also, not only he, also his friends and etc, etc. So, yeah, it's really nice story. And I like it a lot. Looking forward to the next part. So I have to read it again from start because it's so nice. I just like to, you know, to be into the story really, really well. And yeah, if you have to wait like a year or something for the next part, I just like to, you know, read it again. Yeah. I mean, I have many books, Orakan, which got translated like one part. And I got it, you know, like I bought it and was really like, oh my god, it's amazing. I have to get all the other parts. Just to find out they, you know, like there's no other part, only that one. And then I'm waiting because I think, no, yeah, maybe they will translate it over time and, you know, I just have to wait a little bit. Yeah, and they never get translated. So usually if I really like the series, then I get the books in English. Which I usually don't like. I mean, it's much easier for me to read in German. That's one thing. That's just like going faster for me. And next is, I told you already, usually, most of the time, the book quality is in German. So the German books are quality-wise much better. We use better paper, and they're better made. You know, like the glue on the back part is usually much better. Reasoning behind it is that we have a fixed book price in Germany. And yeah, so that's, I think, one part. Usually English books are much cheaper than German ones. And yeah, I just like that more. So that the books don't fall apart after one's reading. And it's not like I'm treating my books bad, you know? I'm really kind to them, usually. Voska should be next after East Marcher Fishing. I don't know, Eggblad, because Voska is not part of the Angler achievement. Right, guys? I think you told me that. I think the DLCs are not part of the Master Angler achievement. So we should more... I thought it would make more sense if we stick to the... For fishing, to the base game. For the achievements. And you can do later than the DLCs. I'm waiting for the next translation of the Shannara book series. What kind of books are this now? Did you tell me already? What do you mostly like to read? Tian fantasy. I'm reading most of the time fantasy books. Then historical novels. Sometimes. Depends on my mood. I have also a lot of historical novels. But yeah, since I think my biggest part of my collection are fantasy books. Like really, really, really a lot. I have hundreds of books. And then I have some thrillers, but it's like I would say maybe 30 or 40. So the least part. And I don't read them often. Sometimes, you know. Usually when I want to buy books and I don't find something good, you know, then I look at thrillers because I don't buy them often. So the possibility that there's something what I don't have yet is high. And I don't need to get a series. So often I can just get one. It's fine. With fantasy books or historical books, I usually get like big series because I enjoyed it more.
Hey, over here.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I think people told us that, Eggblad, on stream, if I remember that correctly. I have to look it up, but I bet people told us, I think, that the DLC are not counting. So I thought it makes more sense if we stick then to the base game and go first for the Master Angler achievement. And if we have that, then we can go over to the DLCs. If you just want to complete all the achievements. I said they do better not add the DLC spots to that. You will never finish it. It's like a never-ending story, yo. I once tried to read Terry Pratchett in English. I had to look up 10 words per page, so I bought it in German. Yeah, that can be really hard, Tisna. It really depends. So usually when I read in English, it depends on, of course, on how the person is writing. I can't say it in general, but the books, what I read in English, I don't get every word, but I also don't try. So I just, you know, like I'm reading the stuff and I get, okay, so this guy, he's not talking about the, I don't know, how the tree looks like, for example. But, you know, in German, I would maybe understand, okay, he's talking about the leaves and how the, I don't even know how to say it in English, the Tau. But you know, the I don't know how to say that. But you know, like raindrops or something is going over the leaf and there's fog, whatever. But you know, whatever. This really, really in-depth descriptions of this stuff. I maybe get the idea, but I would not understand every word in English. Because I don't know the specific words. But I know what he wants to tell us. You know, I know the story behind the words and the main theme, what the person wants to tell. And so I don't look up every word. And maybe I would learn more if I would look up everything, but that would take so much time. So... No, don't look up words. Just continue reading. You learn over time. It's fantasy. There's TV says... Oh, okay. I think we talked about it, Tisna. I think we talked about it. But if Badget, you missed the word jokes without looking up... Yeah, that could be then. It's not good. That's true. A lot of words jokes made. Yeah, that's not nice. Like more if book are in Spanish, but I'm used to read in English for work. Of course, didn't... Yeah, that can I imagine, Orakan. But yeah, usually I try to get the books in German. I'm also much faster, right? So, and you don't have to think by... I mean, as always, if you read in your own mother tongue, you just read without thinking. It's same like listening, you know, like... When I'm going, let's say I go on vacation in a country where I don't understand the language. So let's say like Italy. So I would not care if people talk. Because if they talk, I don't understand it. So I just like, I don't listen. No, because I will not understand what they're talking. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'm not like really taking care about people talking around me since I can't understand at all. But if someone is talking in German, and if I'm not, you know, I don't try to listen, but it's just I understand it if I want or not. So I don't have to take my attention to what you are talking. Even if I just pass by, I will hear what you are talk and my brain will understand it and I get the message. You know, even without me concentrating on your words. Because it will just come there. You say like psh, 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 and I will hear psh, psh, psh. So, but yeah, if it's a different language where you have to concentrate to get the idea, so you can translate it in your mind what this person said, you have to pay complete attention on that sentence and words. So it's much harder for you. And the same with reading also. At least for me, it's like that. So. What do you mean, ground attack? Yeah, Orakan is from Spain. So it's not his fault. But maybe you could talk with him, Tisna. I mean, if you're studying Spanish, maybe it would help you if you talk together, maybe on voice. Like, I don't know what. Sí, señor. ¿Cómo está? I don't remember something at the moment. ¿Cuánto años tienes? ¿Cuánto años tienes? Oder sowas? I don't remember. I don't remember. You often dream in English? Really? Are you speaking so much English, Point Loma? All the time? Did you dream in English? Hola, genau, hola. Genau, hola. ¿Cómo está? So genau, Eckblatt. You can't say as an example Italy as they speak in whisper. Yeah, that's true, but I just want to say, you know, that you got my point, right? You think in English very often. I have some I have that sometimes, you know, after the stream. So let's say when we talked about something and I would like now to explain the story to someone else and say, for example, I don't know, let's say, I don't know, something what happened in the stream. And then it could be that I'd say something in English, some words in between, because the situation was like that, right? But are you doing that, Tisnat? Are you talking to people in Spanish to get better? I think we have some I think we have some people from Spain and Portugal in our community. I believe. I dreamt and thought in Spanish when I stayed in Barcelona for 8 months. Oh, wow, 8 months. Oh, how was it, Tisna? Was it nice? Barcelona is a beautiful, beautiful city. When I was studying French very intensely, I started dreaming in French. I still have dreams in French, but pretty rarely. So what I have, guys, I mean, I don't have that with languages, but for example, when I'm working on a video, for example, and I'm like really focused in, I mean, it got better now with streaming because I try to be like, you know, like gaming and relax with you and talk. But when I was like working really hard on the videos, like all day long, from morning to the night, like all the time, you know, until I went to sleep. And I tried, for example, out something new to accomplish. Maybe something what you don't find like really exciting, but I tried maybe some new effect or make something or do something in Photoshop and what I never tried before. And I was like really thinking a lot about it, you know, like really thinking, how can you do it? And was like really like wasting myself in this stuff to make it. So I was like, when I went to sleep, I was still thinking about the problem or how it would work or how I could do it or what I need to do, like what to record, what to say, blah, blah, blah. And then in the morning, when I was like waking up because I was dreaming about this topic, what I want to do and what I have to do, and waking up still having all the stuff in my mind and wake up fast and work more just to get it done. It was like really tough. You don't know any Spanish people? It's the best city? But it's pretty crowded probably. Or Barcelona? Yes, well, it was nice because I guess in Burgos there wouldn't have been a gothic disco. I mean, it was a great experience for sure, Tisna, oder? Hi Meow, hello, good evening. I can't recall what was the language it was which I read or watched or listened. Sometimes you can't. Oh, really? Because you understand it so well? The languages can be, or our brain can be super interesting with languages. Really like Girona. You missed a trip to Madrid. Madrid should be also nice. I never was there, but I heard it should be nice. At least people like it. But it all... I mean, I guess we had a really nice time, but also probably a pretty exciting time to go alone somewhere in a foreign land. Same for Orakan. Coming to the strange German guys. Oh. Do we have it again or forgot something to collect? Oh, oh nice. That is cool. This respawns super fast. Madrid is Madrid. Only be there for work. Really, CJ? Awesome. Yeah, I think the throwback video is pretty cool because of her old songs. Did you like the new song, CJ? So I found the new song not so good, to be honest. The video is quite okay because she always makes this strange videos where like you know, like it's pretty unique what she's always creating in her videos. But the song itself I didn't found so good compared to her other ones. If you ask me. I mean, that's like depends what you like. But the song itself, you know, like the rhythm and stuff, I don't found so like entertaining. Yeah. The car, yeah, the car is awesome. Yeah. I'm happy to be guide for Ancient and Wise Panda and to follow. Yeah, I can think in both English and Russian quite fine, so I don't see much difference after a while. My mind just imagines the picture behind the words, so it's hard to figure out. That's pretty impressive. Meow. Rehash lyrics-wise? Yeah, of course, it's still Missy. That's pretty cool. I'm happy she's doing some stuff again and creating some music. But yeah, you know, like, I don't think her new song is as epic as the old ones. Like, you know, I don't know. The other songs are just, like, really, really good made. And the rhythm is nice. Everything was amazing. There's just really, really many good old songs, which are much better compared to the new one. Not like the new one is super worse, but, you know, I mean, she accomplished quite a lot, right? So it's quite hard to make always something better when you already are so famous and created so much stuff. Yeah, staying alone in a foreign country is a big thing, especially because they talk Catalan in Barcelona. Oh, right. They have like they have Catalan and Spanish. And then, for example, I think in Mallorca and Menorca, you have Mallorquin, you have Spanish, and you have Catalan. Interesting to listen to people talking about languages because we are studying this part of language acquisition, retention, and sociolinguistics. Oh, okay. The most metal festivals are in Spain. I have no idea. I don't know. I can't say it is now. I'm pretty boring, Orakan. I'm a person, as you know. I like the beach. I'm a beach person. I want sun and the beach. I'm not so much into cities. Doop, 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 doop. Nope. Mallorquin is an accent version of Catalan in the island, so Spanish. Okay. Okay. I thought it's something extra. Orakan, but I have no clue. BT Panda? Yeah. Yeah, I have to see where I go next year for vacation, right? I have to plan that. I have to get it. Oh my, there's a EA sale on GOG. Ooh. Which ones do you want to get, Cherith? I'm opposite. I like snow and mountains. Don't like sun nor water. Oh. Now, yeah, I think mountains are also nice. Saki, for example, when we went to Canada, to the Rocky Mountains, that was amazing. But it was summer. It was nice. You know? It was also really great. I mean, my friend she was quite funny. She said, Tian, what do you want to see? I'm like, waterfalls. And she's like, okay, we can watch this waterfall. Like, I want to see more waterfalls. And she was like, more? I'm like, yeah. Then she was like, what do you want to see also? I'm like, rivers. And she said, okay, so waterfall and river. And what else? I'm like, lakes. We can watch lakes. And she like, okay, so you want to see water and water and water. I'm like, yeah, exactly. We can watch all this water. So what we did actually was like, when we arrived in the Rocky Mountains, we went to go up a mountain, like a little hill. Okay, it was a bigger hill, to watch a waterfall. Then we went to a big lake, which was amazing. It was like a really wonderful mountain lake. And the next day, so then we went to it was a long drive. As always, I mean, Canada is so big. You can drive like million of years, yeah. And then the next morning we went to a waterfall, a big one, a really great one. And then, which was really amazing. And then we went to another lake. And after that we went to the Kicking Horse River, which is amazing. Kicking Horse River. It's a funny name. And yeah, really, I was looking at the map. I'm like, okay, so here's a waterfall, so we go there. And then we can walk along the river. And then there's a really cool mountain lake. And there's another one. So yeah, so it's like how I look for the stuff. Well, seas smell nice, but only good at the night. Oh, okay. Valencia, which claimed to be an independent language. So, Valencian, which claimed to be an independent language like Catalan, but actually is also an accent. Ah, okay, I didn't know that. Populus. Oh, yeah, Populus is amazing. Dungeon Keeper, of course. All the water, yeah. Take Dicker with you. Dicker would be really afraid to go outside, I guess, CJ. I can't say this now. I never be for tourists, only work, so my vision is different, and weather festivals are in all places. Okay. I'm more into woods and small mountains. In the woods, it's not as windy as the sea. Yeah. If you want beach, better go to Girona. Is it middle? Do you say middle sea, or is it like the Atlantic, Oracan? I have no idea where Girona is. Oh, that's a good point, Eggplant. Yeah, we are past midnight. I'm slacking. Yeah, but I want like to go next year something fancy. Like far away. Something fancy. So next year I would really like to go like Maldives. I think you say it like this in English. Malediven. That would be something what I would like to do next year. If I can, maybe. That would be awesome. Really, really awesome. What do you play tomorrow? ESO, Saki. It's our community evening. So tomorrow we play ESO and we go to the Imperial City. Yes, yes. Imperial City. Tomorrow is community event and we go together to the Imperial City. So if you want to join, Saki, you are invited. Again, even hard packed. I want it, but if many people want to take another alliance, we can also do that. I could maybe make a vote. Or Yazaki is only Daggerfall. I have one or two Daggerfall characters, I think. But do you know what I do, Saki? I can make a vote tomorrow on Discord. Then we can see what most people have. I have characters in all alliances, so I don't mind, to be honest, to take something else. I don't mind. I will make a vote. And then we can see what people want to do. So... So I have to refresh. I have to refresh my stuff. So I have to see who's online, my friends. TV. So. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I'm ready. So, my friends. I have to, but won't be so helpful. Yeah, it does not matter, Saki. I mean, some people also will join with low-level characters, so it's totally fine if you take a low-level character. That's fine. That's okay. Give characters from all, so what people want. Okay, I will just ask tomorrow then. So my friends, thank you so much for the wonderful evening. I hope you enjoyed it. That we watched first ESO Live together. And, you know, and then a bit ESO and just some talking. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said, tomorrow is our community event. So if you want to join us, feel free. Everyone is invited. You don't have to be in our guild. Of course, you're invited to join our guild, but it's not like mandatory. But you can. We have also tomorrow then some giveaways. So maybe you're lucky and you win something if you have luck. And yeah. So I wish you all a good night, sweet dreams. Let me say good night to everyone. So CJ, good night, sleep well, have a wonderful evening. Greetings to Nord. Saki, good night to you. Lakunot. Good night, Necro. Futsi, sweet dreams. Good night, Orakan. Sweet dreams. How do you say good night in Spanish, Orakan? I'm just thinking about it, but I don't get it in my head. What do you say in Spanish for good night? Toxic Apple, good night. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for joining. Sifin Tamil, good night. Eggplat, sweet dreams to you. Thank you so much. It was good to see you again. Thank you so much for that. Have a great weekend. Ground Attack, good night. Sleep well. Good night, Cheryl. And don't buy everything. Okay? So don't buy everything. Monday again, stock Twitter stream. Yeah, that could we do maybe, or I can. Depends when they start. God Nut is okay. Buenos noches. Or in Catalan, bonanit. Bonanit? But buenos but buenos noches I know. Okay. Buenas, not buenos. Don't you say buenos noches? Why is it buenas? I thought always it's buenos. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. So, good night, Nihagos. Old Mama Dragon, sweet dreams. Good night. Huntress, sleep well to you also. Good night. Gute Nacht, lieber Zucker. Schlaf schön. Tisna, good night. Buenas noches. Bona nit. Okay. CJ, I said already. Sheriff moves away from the keyboard. A good thing to do. Good night, Marcus. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. La noche. Okay. Good night, Eggplat. Buenas noches. Okay, good night, meow. Sweet dreams. Noche is feminine gender. I always thought it's buenos noches. I always thought it's like that. I always said it wrong. It always sounds like buenos noches. Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you so much. Hakonen, good night. You want some nachos? Good night, meow. So, my friends, I wish you amazing night. Sweet dreams to you. We will go over and raid Matigon. He's also a part of the charity stream, which some streamers do in ESO at the moment, and they have drops on. So let's get over to them and help them for the charity, for the good cause. Say hello. Yeah, and maybe you get a drop also. I mean, it's like win-win situation, right? So, yeah, and Matty is also a really, really kind person and a great streamer. So, yeah. Thank you so much, my friends. Good night, sleep well, and sweet dreams. See you tomorrow. Tschüss.